I should get a water bottle. What's good? What's good, man? This is it. This is actually it this time. I actually have to move in tomorrow. This is the final stream we're gonna do. So, ironically, I was gonna stream every day of the week, and then I had a crash out because my buddy kept bugging me. So it went from 1 of 6 to like you were getting 4 streams or 3 streams, and it actually winded up being 6 because this is the 6th stream. So anyway, what's up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in. Yo, what's up, man? All right, so today we're gonna get split 1 rewards, and I'll probably try to upgrade a couple characters on the free-to-play account. I also am actually going to be beating Collector today, which I didn't think was going to be possible on the free-to-play account. But the reason that this is actually something you can do is because of this, right here. The fact that they buff the passive stats. So I have 18k health, whereas normally I only have 6k. Filet mignon count, or filet mignon. Yeah, yes, there's. So, yes, the passive stat buff is genuinely a really good buff, and it's really useful. The only problem is, right after I finish this boss, you know what I have to do? I gotta go play heroic mode, and I just don't have the characters for heroic mode. Sup, Edgy? Sup, man? But, we got some league rewards to check out first. So, let's see. Enter your standard resources. Can we get anything decent for any character I need? Oh! Justice League Aquaman, definitely a W pull. Definitely, for sure. For some reason, I keep getting Justice League Aquaman gear. Sup, Edgy? Sup, man? What's up? What's up, man? This is it. This is our final stream. Today we're beating Collector on the free-to-play account and on the main, because I kind of messed up a little bit yesterday. Collector's getting cooked on the main, and then Collector's getting cooked on the free-to-play account. I'll also be able to show the bug. What's it called? The heroic 7 bug that people don't understand, the sync one. Like Alter made a video about it. Death Void made a video about it. A lot of people on the Reddit have talked about it. But yeah, no, it's a massive bug, and NetherRealm were like, oh, we're investigating, and then I'm like, what is there to investigate? You don't get to start again after heroic 7. It's that simple. What do you mean investigate? Anyway, but yeah, if you are a premium user, what you can do if you have the heroic 7 bug is you can play a different solo raid. But once you're done with that whole solo raid, once you've completed that heroic 7, then you're just cooked. If you don't have premium, it's just over from the beginning because you can't swap raids, which I don't even understand how you let that bug be in the game. Like, come on, like this is this is not looking good. And I mean, the 6.6 update looked pretty promising. And every single time we have a little bit of potential, and then things just go down the gutter because there's a bunch of bugs in the game. But I'm hoping we can get everything sorted and everything's going to be alright. Oh yeah, the next character up is going to be Orm. I'm going to keep getting King Shards so I can get him to 5 stars, max out that passive. So do you guys just wanted me to get right into it? Do I just start cooking Collector on the free-to-play account? Actually, what I'll do is I'll do 1 fight, right, in trading mode to show you what it's like without passive stats, and then I'll show you what it's like, what it's actually like with passive stats. What's up, Devo? Yo, man. All right, today cooking Collector on the free-to-play account, and then we're gonna switch over to the main, and I'm gonna beat him there because he's got a sliver of health because I was busy trolling. But I'll be able to show off the heroic 7 bug on stream. And then we'll get split 1 rewards, and then the stream probably go in a couple hours. And this is my last stream because I actually got to go back to college. I'm getting notifications about class stuff and first day stuff. But anyway, so this is trading mode, right? No passive stats. Black Adam gets his percentage health damage from a timed buff, so basically I can't really do much. I can tag in and just look at how much damage I'm taking there. And, I'll show you that the passive stat buff genuinely is actually... I messed up. I keep forgetting about the fact that he has that. Oh, and you see I mess up the combo interruption there, and I'm basically already dead. I'm cooked. So, hey, can we get a little bit of a... Darn. Actually, the bosses haven't done that too much to me, where they actually go for that stuff. I'm going to be able to defeat Constantine Heroic 2 today. Nice. I've still got a couple more days of solo raids. Because I have Heroic 7, Rise of Krypton beat today. And then I have This Is Magic, which I've only beaten one of the 24 bosses on. And then I have On Ice. So I got like a week. Hopefully they fix it within that time frame. Yeah. Be careful, I've seen someone get the bug for defeating him in trading mode as well. Really? That's insane. Oh no, this is the free-to-play account, don't worry. I'm gonna actually just go straight in on the main. But dude, if that happens, no, that's ridiculous. There's no way. So you can see, like, I got no health to really go around here. And I've really got to be careful. Because again, like, this is what it would have been like if we didn't have the buff. I don't remember the hazard thing where I beat CoW. Black Adam's passive gives his special 3 gives him an unhittable hazard, or friendly hazard. And just look at that, slowly whittling away, bro. And you can see, like, I gotta be real careful. Thank you, Streambot. So yes, because Black Adam takes dot every time he tags in, I have to constantly tag in and out with bro to get his percentage health damage, because that's the only thing I can do it on. But this is the last day, too, because so if I fail every single pip today, I'm actually just out of luck. And Collector's coming back with full health, baby. The worst boss in this whole raid, I think, was probably John. Because of the hazards, I just insta-died. Like, every time. So, yeah, you can see. It's a struggle to keep these characters alive. And he's dead. Let me see if I can still get it with Black Adam. Aw, darn. And so you can see, it's pretty hard to actually keep characters alive without any of the passive stat buffs. And normally the Kryptonite bullets would give you absolutely nothing because they are a B tier artifact. But another thing to really take into consideration, though, about this is I got the Kryptonite bullets from the vaults, which isn't a guarantee. You could open 3 vault keys and get 2 artifact mats and 1 legendary shards. Lunar New Year sale, Lunar New Year's and Valentine's Day. I'm pretty sure it's... I want to say Lunar New Year is first? It changes every... because it's tied to the, like, actual Lunar New Year, which changes. It has a different date. I'll just do that. He's going to be able to ignore it, but I need the buff. I gotta check what date it is. February is a pretty busy month. I predict the Valentine's Day sale is gonna be pretty mid. But look at that, you can see I have way more health to play around with. Black Adam can actually survive a decent amount of time because I have decent amount of passive stats. I know it's somewhere in February, but I think it's... I don't know if it's late or early Feb. Because I'm pretty sure it's tied to some moon cycle. I think. I should know, I'm Vietnamese. I celebrate Lunar New Year. I really should know. Second week or end of the first year. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was like January last year. Valentine's Day in 2 weeks. Yep. The only thing I hope for Valentine's Day is I hope Raven has a chest, because I want to get my Raven up to 1-star ascended. February 14th. So Valentine's Day is first. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Let me proc that hazard. Hey, isn't it... Wait, isn't the 17th a Tuesday? If I'm not mistaken, right? Because that's... If I'm not mistaken, wouldn't that make Lunar New Year the day before Ash Wednesday? Which is only relevant for me, because it matters for this nerd. Alright, we're slowly chopping Collector down. DC Universe Superman, delusional. Delusional. Dog, I just googled it. It's GNG. What is GNG? Yep, Lunar New Year's is the 17th. Yep. I mean, I would have Googled it, but I'm in the middle of a very tense battle. I must turn bro into flaming Yan. Gang. I'm not familiar enough with internet slang, man. I'm too unk. I'm not even that unk. It's just that I'm not online enough, which is probably a good thing. I use my phone calendar. Yeah, I just can't right now because I would have to pause the fight and go on. I can't be pausing the fight, bro. That's like the entire point of the stream. Hey, Black Adam, can you do your percentage health damage a little quicker, dog? Yeah, no, this is actually the reason why I had to go out of my way to get Black Adam, because if I had just King here, I just wouldn't be able to do it, even with the passive stat buff. I think that's everything, right? That's all the percentage health damage. Super move, darn. How good is Orm with Crown? Meh. He's meh. Crown's probably his second best artifact, I think. But Gemstone Orm is so much stronger, it's not even funny. It's not funny. So, Valentine's Day is a Saturday. And then, Lunar New Year would be Tuesday. Wait. I'm on the wrong thing. Alright. Yes, Valentine's Day is a Saturday. Lunar New Year is the 17th, and Ash Wednesday is the day right after. Okay. Man, when I get them extra keys, I hope it's around the time of, RK? Is that Rise of Conduct? It's Ancient Judgment. Or are we talking about a different solo raid? I know the calendar app can also get a virus, just saying. No, I don't even know that, man. Alright, so we're probably getting a Valentine's Day sale on Saturday. So that might be like 3-day Realm Clash, okay? Because I was confused, because, okay, I was confused, because I'm like, we were just talking about Crown. But then I mentioned Gemstone, so I am doofus. Sup, man. Yeah, I actually don't know what to do with my keys at this point because I got Beta Club, and I don't really know what to do now. Because the only other artifact that really interests me is probably Trinity Rings in the Rise of the Kingdom of Madness vault, but the problem with that is that it's tier 4, which I don't think I'll be able to get through. I'm also probably thinking of the On Ice vault because the freeze grenade be hella annoying, and I might just get it to be hella annoying. Do you plan on clipping some part of the stream and uploading it like you do for, defeating free-to-play count? So yesterday, right, you saw that CoW at the beginning of the stream was at pretty low health. I recorded all those fights. So what I'm probably going to do is record the last parts, like the fights that I beat CoW, like on stream, and then just put it together as like a full video to watch me like fully take down CoW in like one full set of videos. It will probably be like free-to-play count versus, or it'll be like the free-to-play CoW experience, something like that. I'm also trying to stockpile a bunch of videos beforehand, because I've got like a whole video where all I do is just use Beta Club teams, and I try my best to explain Beta Club. I have the gameplay for that. I need to do the voiceover for that. Another video I want to do is 8 one-shots in 8 minutes, which I have the footage for. I just haven't recorded the voiceover for, because I did that last night. What tier vault? What vault tier is Beta Club in? Green Armor Arty. So you're thinking of the what's it called? Oh my goodness, I'm blanking. You're thinking of the Lexocorp Warsuit, which is tier 4, which is the highest tier artifact. So every artifact except one can be obtained from vaults 1 to 3. Beta Club is in tier 3, by the way, of Rise of Krypton. Oh, I'm so lucky that dot didn't kill. Slowly chipping away at CoW here. Not gonna lie, I'm surprised I didn't lose power yesterday. I didn't either, it's just I overslept. Ooh, I probably should have tagged out to Black Adam. Alright. I'm trying to figure out here, because he's got the super move, and I don't really want to put up with the super move. There it is. Nice. Oh, TY? Yeah, no problem. What's artifact is good for Scorpion? Crown's pretty solid. Gemstone just is ridiculous. Gemstone Scorpion go burr. Gemstone Scorpion is so ridiculously overpowered, I'm not even going to lie, you probably won't even be able to stack Gemstone half the time. Alright. And we'll finish off with one more tag in. I don't think that did percentage health damage, because I don't even have to hit him to actually do it on the tag in. What solo raid gives Crown? Well, formerly, it was Ancient Judgment. But as we know now, yeah, no guaranteed artifacts. So it would be the Ancient Judgment Vault, which is the one with Black Adam. You would still need to play Ancient Judgment to actually get the materials to upgrade that artifact, though. Yeah, I think they over-exaggerated how bad the storm was going to be. Yeah, it was literally just normal snow. I'm not going to lie. KMI Vault has Neuron's Knife and Anti-Living Seeds and Rings, so I'll probably go for that Vault. I'm pretty sure I have the knife, because I dropped it from solo raids. I dropped it from invasions. I don't have Anti-Living Seeds, and Trinity Rings is 4, but I kind of want to get the Freeze Grenade. But no, I know, if I'm not mistaken, none of the artifacts in the Mr. Freeze solo raid are good, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, is knife good? Neuron's Knife? I have no clue. I don't really use it. I haven't seen many people use it. Phren Knife. Now that's peak. Hey, bro, sorry, a little late. Just complete all solo raids and killed sub-bosses. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. I'm just glad you're here. Alright. We're still chipping away at CoW, though. Knife is really good for invasions. Interesting. I don't play too much invasions, so... I don't know. I don't really like the game mode, I'll be honest. Not gonna lie, I'm so lost on the concept of League Invasions. Yeah, that's another big thing. It's even like, as nerdy as I am about this game, I don't even understand solo raids, bro. I mean, League Invasions. Someone in my Discord was like, bro, you should make a video explaining League Invasions. I'm like, yeah, that'd be nice and all, but even I don't understand it, dog. I'm so confused. I know some people like Email could probably explain it, and Zorp as well. But, like, yeah, no, it's very confusing. It's a symptom of a bigger issue this game has, which is it just sucks at explaining everything. It's like, all right, you know, some people are like, oh, this boss is dot immune. Batwoman the Drown's going to be useless, which, you know, I get why you make that common misconception, because you know, it's dot damage, but Batwoman the Drown does hazard dot damage. So Batwoman the Drown bypasses dot immunity, but a lot of players don't understand that, because they're like, oh, hazard dot and dot, probably the same thing, because the game doesn't ever, like, specify those things are different. The game also doesn't really explain the difference between incoming damage versus a damage buff, and the fact that Raven has incoming damage is what makes her so strong, and that's why Gemstone is so strong. They also don't tell you about adding together, like, damage buffs not being great, because it's not, I don't think it's actually diminishing returns is the right term. Oh, darn, I messed up there. I was expecting enough power to have another special, but it's fine. I also just got a bad tag in. Oh yeah, talking about League Invasions, Anti-Living Seeds. I'm assuming I know the Anti-Living Seeds duplicate you, right? I don't know how strong that would be. Also, I swear, I hate the Anti-Living Seeds simply for the fact that I swear it crashes my game. It always crashes my game. There's this one time I was in Champions Arena and the Anti-Living Seeds made it so, like, their character was behind my character and the game went, what? And it just crashed. And I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. I hate that artifact so much with a passion, dog. Yeah, I messed up here. I could have done a lot better with Black Adam. But it's fine, because after... It's like, what am I even going to do after I complete normal mode, dog? Am I going to play heroic? I can't really do much there. Let's see. Funny how I dropped the freeze grenade from invasions. Yep. Oh, I hate that artifact with a passion, man. That's actually a decent amount of damage. Let's see. Freeze grenade is good too. That's what I went for, but I'm locked out of getting any more keys. Oh yeah. I can't believe that bug is in the game, dude. That's ridiculous. It's insane. All right. League Invasion is buggy most of the time. What are the top 5 artifacts I should go for, exception of Puppet, Gemstone, Fahrenheit? Beta Club, Dark Metal Cards, Twin Blade, Crown, and... Am I missing anything, guys? I don't actually know what other artifacts are even good. Norse Snow Globe, I guess. Uh, yeah, yeah. I would probably go Crown. Moonblade as well as a solid one. I mean, you basically said artifacts I should go for, and then negated like the top three, so it's a little bit hard. Yeah, all the Solar Raid artifacts. The primary Solar Raid artifacts are so much stronger than all of the other artifacts because that was the whole point. It was basically the primary Solar Raid artifact was really good, and then everything else was kind of bad. Because like it would make you gamble because there's only one decent artifact in the set, so you had to keep gambling until you got that decent one. I hope we get split rewards perfectly. Hopefully, I feel like League of Nations is racist to me. It won't ever let me do a fight at all. Moonblade is only good for Batwoman and Drown. Yeah, I said those because those are the definition of go-to. Yeah, but outside of those, it's just like there's not many. I really don't understand how they failed to deliver split one rewards. How do you? I don't know, man. The weirder thing is that it was only the split one rewards. They failed to deliver the split one rewards and then delivered everything else fine. So it's so weird. And then after that, they were like, all right, let's compensate people for the pass. And in the process of compensating people for the pass, it just broke things. Because some people got the pass infinitely many times and are running around with hundreds of orbs and hundreds of keys. I don't even know if they could stack those keys. Because keys have a limit. Oh, I keep doing that, my bad. I don't know, man. It's so funny. It's really funny. I'm actually glad that I didn't get anything, because I don't really need much, so there's a lot of players who definitely need, like, insane resources more than me. But also, I think NetherRealm are, like, I don't think they're going to ban anyone, because it doesn't make sense to ban players for a mistake that you made. But I think they're flagging accounts. They're about to make sure that anyone who got like 17,000 Lex shards gets nothing but Primal Swamp Thing for the next year. I'm gonna be honest, chat. Alright. I didn't mean to back off. We definitely got Collector today. On this account, for sure. What if they bring out the sale before fixing the Solar Raid bugs? I'm just saying, that sale better be good as compensation, boys. I'm just saying. Also, I hate Collector's AI. Have I mentioned I hate Collector's AI? He's got really annoying AI. Anyway, what are we doing? Do you know of any good videos explaining League Invasions? I don't know of any videos that really explain League Invasions. I think Sigvald made one a while ago, but I don't know how people feel about Sigvald. So, I don't know. I don't know. The best person to probably ask is email. I think. We definitely got him. I don't think I have him in this fight, but I definitely have him in the next one, for sure. For sure. If I don't mess up, that is. Okay, nice. Yeah, Collector uses armored Superman stuff, because if he didn't, then he would have the reflective shield, and the reflective shield would just be broken. Sigvald literally doesn't play League Invasions. No, I'm just saying he had one video. That's the only video I can think of, which was like explaining the prep phase for League Invasions. But there's like people who are really good at League Invasions. I think Moore is the first one that comes to my mind. But the problem is that a lot of these people just make videos on the game, right? Like, they have really good gameplay, but there's not too much in the way of guides. Yo, actually, Black Adam, hold up, Black Adam actually kind of cooking. Bro's actually doing some crazy ass damage. Hold up. Let bro cook. Yeah, no, we got him next fight for sure. We got him. The Rock's no-lose contract actually being useful for once. Let's go. I would usually complain. I think I'm at the point where the percentage health damage actually doesn't do anything anymore. Let's go. Ah, darn, I tried to super move. Sigvald doesn't even play like... Bro retired. Are you thinking about making a tutorial for how to play Injustice 2 mobile on PC? Well, I'm playing on my PC right now. Really, you just have to download an emulator. What's the ideal star level for DC Universe Superman? Don't really matter. I mean, you can do it at 3 stars. Anything extra is just kind of a bonus. I'll be honest. Bro is so stupid strong, it don't matter. Like, I need to show you how stupid strong DC Universe Superman is, because I'm doing a video where I have the footage for it. It's 8 one-shots in 8 minutes. Like, 8 one-shots all under a minute. And I actually managed to do it, which is funny because it took me way longer than it should have because I completely forgot I had an extra team. So, the funniest part is I one-shot so fast with all of those teams, it doesn't even get to 8 minutes. And if you know anything about YouTube, I gotta get things to 8 minutes, bro. I gotta get things. If it's not 8 minutes, how do I milk it for 8 ad revenue, bro? Come on, come on. So I decided to put a couple extra fights in. But yeah, no, it's so like I need to show you how ridiculously broken this guy is. It's insane. You should use Crown on the main account. I have yet to see him use it. Yeah, like Crown is a good artifact. It's just that there's a lot of things that are much stronger. Gemstone is just a lot stronger. For solo raids, I don't know how good Crown is in invasions because I don't really play invasions, so I'm not qualified to speak on that. But oh, actually. No, come on, fly at him. You have a no-lose contract. You can't lose. All right. Collector be hella annoying, though. All right, what are you doing? Let's see. Low-key a tier list on how easy it is to combo up every character. That'd be good. I'm stockpiling videos right now, so. I'll try my best. We got him. Look at that, boys. We got him. We got him. Yeah. Yeah, it don't even matter if, King die. It don't even matter if Black Adam die. Alright. And there it is. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, bro. I thought you were a problem, CoW. I thought you were a problem. What happened, dog? What happened? Oh. And there's only one way to finish this off. 51 people watching me take down CoW on the free-to-play account. There it is, everybody. Can't wait to get absolutely nothing. There it is, everybody. There it is. Turned right into filet mignon. Alright. Which actually means I got 5 keys now. Dav Gamer has a good explanation video. We just watched history happen. There it is, the first account. The first solo raid completed on normal mode. GG's, everybody. Let's see. I absolutely suck at combo interruption. Successfully did it against Boss Swamp Thing, and I felt like got whooped by Harley. Harley's one of the harder characters to combo interrupt, though. How much at minimum star Black Manta and Deathstroke are a good damage dealer and more survive in solo raids? Deathstroke is a percentage health damage dealer, so it's not relevant for him to have any star rating. You just need to keep him alive. What's it called? What's his name? Manta really is a support character. You're not really going to be using him as a damage dealer too much. Alright guys, predictions in chat. Do we think we're actually getting something good as a drop from our first normal mode? Or do we think we're getting absolute garbage? Come on guys, predictions in chat. Character names. I'm feeling probably Dark Supergirl. That's my guess. My prediction's Dark Supergirl. Gorilla Grodd. Let's see. Firestorm. I'll give it a little bit of time for you to get the collections on. Coming online to see you beat the raid. Let's go, Edge. Yeah, no, it's actually because they buffed the passive stats, which was really useful. Primal Swamp Thing, Classic Wonder Woman, Sub-Zero, Master Thief, Catwoman. Anyway, here we go. There you go. Swipe called it. Firestorm, baby. There he is. Amazing. But just imagine Batwoman the Drown. That's not a possible drop. She doesn't drop here. Yeah, there's a small chance that you get legendary characters on solo raid rewards, but it's so minuscule. Alright. Also, I want to show this off. And I know I can do this because I'm safe. Right? I think I'm safe. I think I'm safe to do this. To show this off. There it is. See, the moment that you hop into achievements, it auto-claims the key. Now, because I knew I had enough space for keys, I'd be fine. I don't know what would happen if it auto-claimed from the achievements and I was above the key limit. Alright, so now that I have 5 keys, the question really becomes, what do I get? Wait, there's only specific characters that can be rewarded on solo raids? Almost every gold character in the game can be, what's it called? Almost every gold character in the game can be dropped from solo raids. The only exceptions are Girl of Steel, Primal, Elder Swamp Thing, Hawkman, and Batwoman the Drown. Because they're, like, the newest golds, so you don't drop them from solo raids. You can't drop silvers, and there's only a couple legendaries that you can drop. Uh, you would get 400 gems for additional key. Yeah, like if I were to just claim it from the solo raid, then I think it would convert. I don't know if it would auto convert from the achievements. That's what I'm saying. Might have to calculate how many days I can beat normal mode and go for heroic 1. Is there any dot? Yeah, there's a ton of dot immune bosses. No, I thought it was no. It's almost every gold. There's just a couple that aren't there. Okay, so with my 5 keys, what do I go for, guys? What vault? Because here's the thing, right? Alright, so here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Take a look at this. This, right? This expires in... Oh, wait. Does that mean I would have had more time? Would I have had another set of pips to go around? Maybe. So, Rise of Krypton is going to expire in a day. The thing is, once a raid expires, if you don't have premium, you can't choose that solo raid again. Which means I have to choose one of the other ones. Beta Club. I feel like Beta Club's the right choice. Whatever solo raid you plan to do next, I don't know. That's the thing. What I'm thinking is, I definitely need a passive stat artifact for the solo raid I'm doing next. I just don't know which one that would be. Because if I play on ice, reflective shield bosses and that black lightning boss. Get a 1-room apartment close to college so we don't have to miss your stream edgy. Maybe next semester. If next semester I'm in a suite, because I have like standard housing. If I have a suite, then it wouldn't be an issue. But I can't do it this semester. Otherwise, just keep saving for gemstone. Well, I can only save so many keys. Because, in theory, the play would probably just be to stockpile keys for, like, Puppet or Dark Metal cards or Gemstone, Beta Club, etc. But you can only save so many keys. That's my thought process. Well, you can use his keys on any of the 3 vaults. Whichever raid you would play first. Aren't you forced onto On Ice without premium? No. I'm forced to play any of the solo raids. I'm not forced on Ice. It just means I can't play anything I want, and I can't replay it. Polar Slippers are actually good for League invasions. Immunity Freeze would be nice, but at the same time, I don't really want to play on Ice. I think I'm going to do Kingdom of Madness? Maybe? Maybe? Also, like, my free-to-play account is not going to be thinking about League invasions soon. At all. Yeah, the Kingdom of Madness artifacts are pretty bad for the most part. I mean, this one I hear is actually pretty decent. Neuron's Knife. Which I think I used it once in League invasions. When I didn't have anything else. You know, this vault is garbage, though. Maybe I just play on... If I play on Ice, though, the thing is, I have to run into Black Adam. But also, Kingdom of Madness is just really annoying. I think I'm going to go on Ice, even with Black Lightning, because it's featured. It can help me start working towards unlocking Mr. Freeze. I'm just going to open one vault to try and get an artifact. As soon as I get a artifact, that's it. We're calling it, and we're going completely onto the vaults. There it is. One and done. Nice. So I just needed a passive stat artifact there. But now we can go here. And I can just start working my way through this vault. Go Nora Snow Globe. Double your percentage health damage. But it would take me the same amount of effort to get to Nora Snow Globe as it would to get to Beta Club. And Beta Club would actually help me one-shot. Nora Snow Globe is just a convenience per thing. Getting the artifacts, though. Knife is a good starter artifact. Oh, we got some shards as well. That's nice. Got some CoW shards. I mean, he'd be decent to have for Arena. I actually got pretty lucky here. Take a look at that. I got everything but the artifact mats. I'm just going to go probably work towards Beta Club. I don't think I'm going to get Beta Club in this set, in this vault run. But now we run into another dilemma. And that's why I think the achievement system is absolute garbage, dude. It's such a dumb system. Dumbass system. Because Because it's not really doing much. We'll run this team. This team will probably be a one-shot. Probably. I don't want Power Girl. Wouldn't have RK been better for that percentage health damage? Plus Batwoman the Drown team. Maybe, but it would be a while before I get him. So I don't know. Hmm. Actually, this isn't a bad artifact at all, because I don't have the character built. I think I'm gonna swap Sword of Sal. The problem, right, is the passive stat artifacts are actually they're high enough to the point where they make a difference. You can only use your character once a day. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's like 3 keys is nice and all, but I don't think those 3 keys are enough to substitute for artifacts when all of a sudden now I have to only use one team. Like, I can only use the character once a day. But we're going to run... we're going to drop the vault. Not the vault. We're going to drop... oh, but... That's a B tier artifact? I didn't know that. Or an A tier artifact, my bad. Alright, we'll run this. So now we got 2K, 4K, and 6K. So I'm getting like 12K attack with all these passive stats. But you have to remember, this is only for one raid. I still don't know how well like the free-to-play progression is gonna be. Because I only get those achievements once. 3 keys for beating any solo raid difficulty. But after that, I just got to start farming bosses. And every boss I farm in that case, it's still only so many keys. Oh wait, this is heroic mode. You know what that means? I can actually combo interrupt without worrying about them being annoying. Oh, jolly days. I don't think anyone's ever said that expression. Oh, this is so nice. Oh, well, unless I'm just bad at the game. Which I am. No worries. Professional fumbler over here. Right. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. I think I just need more characters. I don't have 7 one-shot teams. I don't even have 7 teams that can really do damage, I'll be honest. Maybe that Fury of the God Shazam will actually be decent. Now, the problem with Fury of the God Shazam earlier on was just, like, no gears, no survivability, no chance to crit, and no passive stats to really, like, give him anything to work with. But now, all the passive stats. So. Yep, there you go. We'll just finish this out, and then we'll play one more match. I don't know what team I'm going to be using for that match, because the only character I really have built up is King. And he's really the only character worth building up. Raiden, maybe? Probably should start building Raiden, for sure. EPI, once I can get her. There you go. I definitely think I got him in this. I definitely think so. And there you go. 600% damage buff, and we just start comboing, bro. And I can combo interrupt him consistently because he's on heroic mode AI. I'm gonna have to go back to normal mode AI. And there we go. Defeated. I only have mainly 2 one-shot teams for heroic modes, but I'm still surviving Scorpion, Raiden, Classic, Flash team, and Batwoman the Drown. Yeah, I mean that's fine. I just need more characters. I think that's the thing. Hey, yo, game. All right. We'll go dead shot. I have 11 mil threat and only have 2 one-shot teams. Dub, it's because you built Soul Stealer Dr. Fate. I could build my Raiden for sure. Oh, man. What is it? It is the 26th, man. Really, it's the 26. Is Twin Blade or Crown of Kondak better for EPI? I've heard different things. It depends on one very specific thing. Do you have incoming damage? Because Twin Blade on EPI is probably the highest. It has the potential for the highest damage in the game. Because Twin Blade on EPI, go Burr. Raiden, I guess. We'll go Red Hood for a little bit of a time extension, and Black Adam for some percentage health damage. Yeah. So the thing is, if we're talking about raw damage wise, Twin Blade plus Gemstone or Raven, one jump attack, you could probably do 2 billion with EPI. Because for some reason, it counts EPI's dot as a Twin Blade value. Or something like that. But in the instance that you don't have a Raven on the team, or you don't have a EPI on the team, or a Gemstone on the team, I think Crown overall is better. So it really depends on what team setup your team setup is. Because if you were to use the same setup with Twin Blade and Crown, so let's say EPI, Zatanna, and what's her name? And Harley, I think Crown would do more. But the moment that you throw any instance of incoming damage on the team, Gemstone or Raven, Twin Blade immediately becomes ridiculous, because for some reason Twin Blade is just very strong with incoming damage. My Raiden and Scorpion just did 180 mil one shot, first time doing so much without a percentage health damage deal. Level 5 passive stats, yeah, no. Scorpion's ridiculous. Like, he's insane. Hey man, what's up, man? Yeah, we'll run this team. Been running ZT and Heartbreaker Harley. That's what I thought. Crown just takes a while to stack with EPI is what it feels like. Thanks, yeah. Yeah, but like the Predator, Batman, Gemstone team is going to be more damage with Twin Blade, but if you don't have Gemstone, then Crown's probably going to do you better. So it's just something with the game. Everything's just kind of circumstantial. Nothing is this is better, that is better always. Some characters, like, okay, some things are... Okay, I'm confusing myself at this point. But what I'm basically trying to say is, a lot of the time, it just comes down to the situation. So what is your roster looking like? What is the boss looking like? You know? All of that kind of stuff. I actually probably should have built my Raiden a little bit more. I think he's only got level 20 gears. Because I didn't want to full send my resources too quickly, because I didn't know if that was accurate to the free-to-play experience. Raiden actually pulling some numbers. Yeah, I don't know what level your Crown is, but I think, from what I've heard, Crown really becomes good at higher levels. So. Because you need like consistent chance with the power refund. Just level 2. Yeah, that's why Crown would take a while to stack. Because if you had a higher level Crown, you could probably stack pretty quickly by literally just like spamming specials. Spam a special, do a little bit of a combo, power refund, bonk, and you'd be stacked pretty quickly. But at lower levels, artifacts are pretty rough. Twin Blade's even pretty rough, so only 1/3 chance for refund. Yeah, that'd be rough. I think it goes up to like 80% or something like that. Oh man, Raiden. Oh, we do love Raiden, dude. Alright, I'm still mixed about Raiden, because I feel like if we're talking about gameplay balancing, he probably should get a nerf, at least in Arena, because 600% damage right off the rip is insane. But, yeah, man, Raiden solo raids, real useful. Trying to get the Staff of Grayson was harder than most of the solo raids. What is the Staff of Grayson? After the new patch, we can unlock keys and achievement. Would that reset for every season? No, achievements are a one-time thing. Like, solo raid keys, achievements are a one-time thing. I'd hope it resets, but it really probably won't. Realistically. Because every achievement is a one-and-done sort of deal. Also, this is disgusting. This is actually vile. Staff of Grayson in the console PC version of the game. This is disgusting. 6k artifact fragments for the whole set, dude. Not even anything decent. That's insane. That's actually vile. So, Yeah, that's a solo raid experience. Edgy, is it worth buying Orm's gear if I'm going to use him with Girl of Steel and Dr. Fate? Do you have Gemstone? Because if you have Gemstone, then brrr, Orm go crazy. Without Gemstone, not really. Yeah, then probably, because Orm's one of the strongest Gemstone users. Alright, I can take his gears to level 40, right? Nobody's gonna be mad at me for doing that, right? Right? Because, like, I feel like doing this would be unfair, just immediately maxing out a gear, but I think level 40 is achievable. If you just save your resources and spend it on the right characters. No, as in no one's gonna be mad, or yet no, don't do it. The achievement updates didn't solve the issue. That's what I'm saying, and I want to make a video about that. But the solo raid achievements after completion was visible at the top. I think it's just because they're new. I'd hope they're repeatable. Not mad. Yeah. All right. Thank you. I'd hope they're repeatable, but knowing NetherRealm, there probably won't be. If they were repeatable, then yeah, I think that's a great change. But I don't know. And if they were achievable, what I would recommend them doing is I'd probably just have like a different thing in the achievements for like solo raids, and it would just be like seasonal objectives. And every season you could redo them. They should never have added the achievement. Yeah, I don't know, man. They're really stubborn about the whole key stuff, and I'm just like, the simplest fix to this whole situation, everybody's happy, keep the vault system, no more like artifacts locked behind paywalls. Just keep the normal artifact. Just keep the guaranteed artifact. All the old players are happy because nobody's complaining about having an extra dark metal cards or puppet. The new players are happy because now they can get the artifact they need and start building their teams, and eventually they can have infinite options of like teams to play with. Everyone wins, dog. I don't understand. Also, yeah, no, forcing you to only have 5 keys to kind of entice you into spending things, giving you like that fear of missing out. That's pretty predatory in my opinion. Yeah, I also would like to see other objectives. So like for me, I would really like to see some kind of challenge, like some challenges. I think would be really fun. I wish I got some fast attack chance on him, but it's fine. So like I would love to see something like a defeat a Batman boss with Joker on your team, or defeat a boss without taking any damage. Stuff like that, I think would be really fun. But alas, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even want to play this arena like season because it's not worth it. Do they have challenges for the premium pass? Only the standard premium chest. Like, oh, you mean for solo raid premium? No. Yeah. Another option is to give like keys. I don't understand why they're so stingy about just not putting keys in arena or champions arena, because those two modes really just aren't worth playing anymore. The only reason you'd play either of those game modes are gems. But even then, it's like if you live in America, just spend $40 and get like hundreds of thousands of gems. I don't know if I brought this up yet, but it's about how their CEO of Epic Games didn't like how people were saying that people calling to ban AI deepfake, and he says, I think I remember seeing something about that. I think I saw like the Moist Critical video about that, like the thumbnail. I didn't watch it, but like as a musician, as an artist, I despise AI, dude. And I've used AI. It's just like, hey, can you grammar check this for me? Hey, can you give me some ideas for this? But using it in place of work and in place of hiring real people is just so disgusting, in my opinion. Abolish LI, move all the awards to other modes, like League Invasions? I don't know. Now, the problem is we get rid of League Invasions, then that's one less thing to do in the game, and this game already doesn't have too much to do. Like 2 keys per season for Arena for Elite 4 and above would mean 16 keys. And for 1 vault you need 13 and 9 for the 3rd level, so 1 season you unlock 1 S tier passive stat artifact. I think that makes sense. Maybe if you get like 3 legendary seasons in a row to give a free key, to not make it too crazy. Yeah, like if you throw 1 key out for every arena season, then probably too insane. But you know, maybe they could do a limited time thing, like get a key in arena this season if you hit this many points or if you're in this rank. something to make it feel like more urgent, right? Something that's like, oh guys, play arena, like, you know, because it's totally worth it. Just give me a second because I want to show you guys something. Let me. Where's my DC Universe? One of these is DC Universe Superman from yesterday. It should be in the top 8, I believe. This is like the last 8 items. No. Let me see. I just want to show you guys something real quick. No, not that. Not that either. I'll find it. Just give me a second. Bear with me. Is it this? Almost. All right. So I just want to show y'all how stupid DC Universe Superman is. So let me just take a look at this. I did it in 2 tries because I got 1 solid performance and then I did another one. What emulator? Right now it's just LD Player, but I've heard there's better things. If League of Legends was a weekly thing, I'd rock with it. Waiting a month to get a dumbass reward pisses me off. I actually played Arena/Champion Arena if it meant more things like tokens and Ethereum. Yeah, no, the fact that you only get 4 like tokens for every like arena season, and you have to play 50 fights, and then you could get literally nothing good is really annoying. But anyway, here we got Fair and Knife DC Universe Superman with Killer Frost and Classic Flash. This isn't even peak performance, by the way. My DC Universe Superman is 1-star ascended. He can get stronger. My knife is level 9. People who got legendary characters from other raid bosses, but not the main boss. Yeah, I haven't gotten it either. They should do key fragments for total builds a key. Get fragments every arena season. I think that'd be an alright idea. What's worth to farm in the arena store? Nothing really. Honestly, nothing is too great. I play arena of any charge with the character, but when you're starting out, any character is good. You can throw them in operations. More characters means more things to farm with in Champions Arena. But at the top, like for most of the top players, it's just like all of these things you would just get quicker in solo raids. The devs need to make the game either needlessly grindy or heavy pay to win, which is the main reason. Yeah, no, like it's always been pay to win. All the League store, I'm guessing you can earn those things slowly too. Yeah, all of the characters in the League store you can just get over time. But yep, DC Universe Superman goes crazy, everybody. Let me show you some of the other stuff I have here. This is actually no, that we got Zatanna Beta Club over here. This. Alright, so by the way, did I see a 3-second one-shot technically? Not really. It was 28 seconds because Farron Knife adds 25 seconds to the counter. Because you gotta trade Raven Beta Club and Raven Killer Frost. Manta Beta Club? Interesting. Yeah, the timer said 2:57, but it adds the time. Are Robin King and Mr. Free vaults worth spending keys on? Because I got Beta Club a few days ago. Not necessarily, but I don't think either of them are particularly great. But the problem is you can't even stack keys for anything else. Look at that. Look at Beta Club go Burr. I'm pretty sure my preset for this team is called Just Friends. Because as we know, Zatanna and Batman are just friends. Like, actually just friends. It's like me and that girl who are just friends. Look at all that Beta Club damage. John's really annoying, too. I don't know. I'll probably try Manta. Oh, the problem is with Manta Raven is it's a lot of stuff to stack, though. So, we'll see. Beta Club go Burr. Let me pull up a different fight. Is this... Okay, so that is... Now that's League of Anarchy. Everybody's seen that. Yeah, I'll show this one. So these are like, this is one of the other videos I'm working on, which is 8 one-shots, 8 minutes, where I do all of I do 8 one-shots, all under a minute. Bro, Batman in the comics has cracked almost everyone. Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to think Batman and Bruce Wayne, maybe they ain't so different. They took that Playboy thing crazy, bro. Yeah, Gemstone Scorpion, everybody. Like, this is ridiculous. And also, like, this isn't the fastest you could be, because you could definitely play better. There's other things you can do. I'm just saying that these are, like, probably the fastest teams I could come up with. And I don't have max passive stats. I don't have max gemstone. I don't have max everything. But look at that, 41 seconds. Defeated. What's this? Yeah, we got. Oop, wrong thing. That's my Dropbox. Yep. So there's my passive stats. Edgy back to Orm. Should I open his chest to get him at 4 stars? Orm really benefits from star rating. I don't know how many gems you have. Orm has no sale, though. That's the thing. Get your Zatanna for your free-to-play account, because her special one gives guarantee crit, and she does percentage health damage. Percentage health damage, yeah. Zatanna is definitely someone I'm going to be on the lookout for. She's also just going to be useful, like, the entire time as well, because she's going to go from percentage health damage, and the moment I don't need any more percentage health damage, she can still be a support character for, like, League of Anarchy, or a support character in any team. Raven, Mr. Freeze. Or Mr. Cold. I saw a thing. I saw a, what's it called? I saw a Reddit post asking, so how do I play Mr. Cold? Yeah. You gonna go for Batwoman the Drown too? Probably. Yeah. Oh, definitely, for sure. The only question is, I don't know when her Versus Challenge is coming around. I would assume next. But maybe that's just me being hopeful. Oop, wrong thing again. So, Flawed Justice team here, with only a level 7 beta club. I don't know about a Batwoman the Drown chest. If the Batwoman the Drown chest is on sale, you know your boy wailing. Your boy, I gotta get her to 7 stars. But, I don't know. The nice thing about the Batwoman the Drown chest is she's on sale a lot of the time. So, no time for Batwoman the Drown, but lots of time for grid versus. Yeah, bro. You got, I'm gonna go for Batwoman the Drown, but it just really depends on whether or not, like, her chest shows up in the store or not. So, we got the Flawed Justice team here. The John is actually one of the more annoying bosses, just because he's harder to combo trap. It's not impossible with Black Adam, but it's not exactly the easiest thing. But I need to show you how ridiculous the Flawed Justice team is, because take a look at this. 3 gemstone stacks, and that was a medium attack, by the way. That was a medium attack. It would have been even faster if John wasn't annoying. 267 million. 267 million on a medium attack with only 3 gemstone stacks. So that's ridiculous. Oh, that's a Beast Boy fight. Nobody needs to see a Beast Boy fight. That's pretty boring. You know how that goes. We'll do this. Orm is... Alright, so this is a team you can use DC Universe Superman too, but the problem is Orb just needs it more than DC Universe Superman. I underestimate Batwoman Drown because I had her at 5 stars with no passive stat for a long time. With the new passive stat revamp, 6 stars, I witnessed 174 million one shot with Arkham Knight Batman and Jon Stewart. Yeah, well, she gets it more insane once you get Robin King. Orm. Throw out the special 1 to get the shield up, do a super move, throw out the special 1 again to start stacking the gemstone, go for the special 3. The reason I actually do the special 3 early on is because of this. It disables the block, meaning that I can start hitting him as soon as he gets up and he can't do anything about it. And bonk, 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 bonk. How fast you one-shot with Orm really just depends on how lucky you go with the crits. Ooh, 1 billion damage and 1 special 3. Hey, yo, NetherRealm, I need Heroic 10. I would like a Heroic 10. Can you give me more rewards, please? It's just like, what am I going to do, dog? I just do too much damage. Yep, that's a fail fight, and I think this is a fail fight too. No, it's not a fail fight. Sometimes I just cut the run because John's being annoying. But, here. And this is the other team I had. This is like number 9. But I use Killer Frost with TC Universe Shoot Man because it's faster. If they introduce Heroic 10, they will introduce more bugs like Short King on a dozen. Yeah. Casual flex in the middle. I don't think it's casual, dog. I think I've been flexing this whole time. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, so I'm still waiting for the Frost vs. Flash chest, dog. I need it. I don't want to fight Heroic 10 Multiverse Black Lightning. Yeah, no, but I'm just really confused because solo raids goes up to Heroic 7, but League raids goes up to Heroic to tier 10. Why are they different numbers? It frustrates me to no end. It really just bothers me. Not gonna lie, bro, the passive stats are good. Yeah, no, the passive stat change is one of the best things of the update, for sure. And here you go. I'm basically just speed running with Shazam. Full damage buff stack, full Killer Frost stacks, full gemstone stacks. Only 12 overload, but more than enough to nuke him off the face of the earth. So yeah, just casually flexing. I just want to show those fights off. Wrong thing. Oh my goodness, I am panicking. There you go. I just wanted to show those things off in the middle. Why is this like super zoomed in? Oh, that's why. Alright. Yeah, I was playing Heroic 2 without passive stats on ice. Yeah, no, that's brutal. Like, for sure, that's brutal. Alright. Time to win. Excuse me. I just gotta do some arena stuff real quick. And then I probably am going to... Oh, we'll do a little bit of arena. I'll check the split rewards on the free-to-play account, and then I'll swap over to the main. Which is going to have to be hand cam, because again, I'm going back to college tomorrow. I need to beat Collector, who is actually on like a sliver of health, because I was busy trolling yesterday and I messed up. My bad. You know, it could have been avoided if Edgy was actually good at the game, but he's not, so, you know. Jump, jump, jump. So the plan is finish Rise of Krypton, show off the bug, and then... I still got This Is Magic to play, and I still got On Ice to play. So I'm going to be okay for like the next couple of days. Hey, buddy. Nice to see you. Yep, this is it, man. This is our season finale of the streaming session. I'm going to be gone for a while. Off to college. For semester 4. I don't even know what I'm going to do after college. I'll be completely honest. This YouTube channel is actually doing pretty decent. It's not enough to pay the bills, but it's doing pretty decent. You know, if Injustice 2 was like Clash Royale levels of popular, maybe it would be enough to pay the bills, but I don't really think that's ever going to happen. Hey, yo, NetherRealm, I'm just saying, your boy would sell out so quick. You understand how quick I would sell out? I would take a sponsor like that, bro. But the thing is, NetherRealm just doesn't... they don't care about this game. I have never seen an Injustice 2 mobile ad. Ever. I don't know who's in charge of the marketing department, but I have never seen an Injustice 2 mobile ad. I see Raid Shadow Legends sponsors all the time. Less so now, but, bro. Edgy, can I trust you to do American Tap Troy? Nah, man, I'm doing my own thing. I can't, man. I'm doing my own thing. I got this channel, I got college, I got my personal life. I want to work with a bunch of people on a bunch of projects. I got that girl thing, that situation. I hope she's doing alright. So weird. I don't know if anybody wants to hear more edgy girl lore, but, yeah, solo raid progress. I completed normal mode today. I was able to beat Collector. It's in the previous parts of the stream, but I'll probably be doing a video where it's just going to be like the free-to-play Collector saga, because I did most of those fights yesterday. Hey, actually, I wonder if Sub-Zero can freeze me here, because I know if Sub-Zero freezes you in the raid, he cooks you. Like, he just freezes your device and kicks you out of the game. Now, only the ones you pay? Nah, man, I got that money transfer thing, I have no idea. Like, I don't feel safe doing it, I'm gonna be honest. I think there might be some legal stuff involved there. And I just don't want to get into that. I choose life. I just want an uncomplicated life. Oh man. Uh, there's the jokes of in which solar raid does the Sub-Zero bug occur? Realm Clash or on ice? I think it's Realm Clash. I could be wrong. Maybe it is on ice. Someone can correct me. No, it's on ice, isn't it? It's on ice because on ice has the Sub-Zero boss that freezes unless you burn him. Because of reasons. Because of, what's it called? Because, haha, look, ice characters. Realm Clash has the Sub-Zero boss that has the reflective shield. I remember now. Yo. Can you just not, dog? Like, can you not be annoying for 5 seconds? Oh, no, she's got a Cosmic Staff. I think I lose here. I don't think I stand a chance against the Cosmic Staff. I just don't have anything that can really counter it. I got 14 Orm chests and got 275 shards. Nice. That's actually a pretty good ratio, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Nope. Goodbye. Yep. Yeah, no, he immediately snapped into a block. There's just nothing I could do there. And the AI just keeps backing off. And insta-die. Well, the problem with the AI backing off is if I rush towards them, they're immediately going to block me. But if I back off, then they're going to try and hit me. Superman's the least upgraded character. Aw, darn. Nah, she's got a range special. She's not going to budge on that whole thing. On ice, bypass it with the almighty polar slippers. I think you can bypass it with Puppet as well. The key is to not get frozen, and the only way to not get frozen is to apply burn. So that's really the key. But if you get frozen, it's an auto, like, just death, because it just crashes the game. Could you tell me how to prevent that bug from occurring? It's because if you continue to hit Scorpion, instead of burning him, or instead of letting the cooler time down, or the timer cool down, my bad, then he freezes you. And the fact that you're getting frozen is what's causing the bug to happen. So the only way to avoid that is to avoid getting frozen, which you can do by applying burn, which Satana can do, which Puppet can do. For some reason, Scorpion, the character who actually has fire, can't do that. I don't know why Scorpion, the character that's actual fire, doesn't burn the opponent. It doesn't really make sense. Multiverse Armored Supergirl with her special 1 can burn. Alternatively, I think you can just not hit the opponent and wait for the timer to, like, the freeze, like, meter to cool down. Praising the polar slippers. Yeah, man. I think so. I think Girl still has, she has blind and burn, and I think that would work. He applies Ignite, which is worse than burn. It's Monday, right? We should be getting split 1 rewards, should we not? Oh, Sigval just uploaded a video. Updates 6.6.1 first bugs and fixes. Sigval, I don't know where you've been, dog, but we've kind of been talking about bugs. I don't know where bro is at, dog. Bro is, like, in a different time zone. Well, what is bro yapping about? This team makes no sense. It's just haha lightning characters. Yes, split 1 reward should be today. I figured. Alter's back too. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Sigma has lost the plot, bro. First look at bugs, dog. I've been making videos, dog. I've been making so many videos. I must absorb Sigvald's viewers chat. I have to absorb them. Give me what I want. I'm still trying to figure out. I don't know, man. I think it's just because people don't really. I think a decent. So I think there's the hardcore Injustice 2 mobile audience, which watches Injustice 2 mobile content, and then there's the Sigvald audience who really just watches Sigvald, which and it's just like he's the biggest content creator, so they assume, oh, he's probably got the best information. Which, I mean, hey, look, Sigvald was my #1 channel in 2025, and I gotta respect the guy for doing content for so long, but I think bro has lost the plot. I'm not gonna lie. Respectfully, I believe bro has lost the plot. Oh, that's really annoying. Oh. You know they're all about to steal our split one rewards again. I swear, if they mess up the split one rewards again, I will die laughing, dog. I don't know what to say. That would be awful, but also so funny, man. It would be hilariously funny. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna super move here. I actually got him. Combo interrupted a tag him. That was kind of aura. I don't know. I try. Alright, so has anyone gotten split one rewards yet? It's been 7 minutes. I usually give them like 15 minutes because there's always a grace period. I feel. I watch Sigvolt's older videos to get into pro playing with builds and fighting styles. I'm not gonna. You got split one, so I think we're good for split one. Yeah, sure, why not? Now I'll finish this fight, then go and check. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen Sigvald's builds, and they really annoy me, because bro does not optimize his builds, and I'm so annoyed. I'm like, bro, why is there a rare talent in the 4th slot? No! And I know it doesn't matter, because he can one-shot anyway, but as someone who has slight OCD, not really, I've never been diagnosed with it, it's just slightly inconveniencing to me. Truly awful. Truly. Such a travesty. There's so many bugs, dog. Yo, hey guys, predictions in chat, or make your bets in chat. Do you think that Sigvald even knows about the Heroic 7 bug at this point? Huh? No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll pass. Level 10 Astro Harness be wild. 67 mil points. 6.7 mil points. Alright. Split rewards. To be fair, I also didn't participate in League Invasions on the free-to-play account, so it might just be that. Injustice 2 has weird talent rerolls. Getting epic for Bane is easier than... I swear, man, there's some... It's a conspiracy. I tell you, it's a conspiracy. It's like, I always get the things I don't need on a different character. I'm over here looking for epic crit damage on Blue Beetle, and I get epic crit damage everywhere except Blue Beetle. I don't know, man. It's like, I'm always getting the things I need in the wrong places. Yo, reverse slash, calm down. I hate this man so much. Alright. Bonk. That Primal Swamp Thing with Astro Harness as opponent and matchmaking. Injustice AI be wild. Yeah, the matchmaking actually isn't too bad, in my opinion. Like, it's definitely doable to win like, max level fights. Oh, no. Am I actually getting bullied by Grid? Hey, yo. You probably have to log in again. Maybe, but if I log in again, I have to do a bunch of stuff. I have to close out, log in, make sure nothing gets exposed. 5 epics and 1 rare on my Raiden, attack and crit only. Epic talents on reroll on a Bane without even rerolling. Yep, it'd be like that. Talent reroll still mess up. I just spent 30 minutes and didn't get an armor pierce. Yep. I don't know, man. It's ridiculous. Like, I keep throwing out this suggestion. Well, occasionally. I throw out this suggestion that instead of re-rolling for talents, you should just be able to buy talents. Alright, look, I'm like, I don't have a problem spending 5 million credits on a talent. I'd rather just keep my time. So, like, in my opinion, right, if you get a common armor pierce, you should be able to spend, like, 2 million to get it to rare, and then, like, 5, 10 million, how many ever you want it, to just upgrade it. Because it would be more credits. But it'd just be guaranteed, and it would save you time. Fighting against A7 reverse flash in arena is not as easy as it seems. Yeah, because of that lethal damage. That lethal damage is ridiculous. Insanely busted passive. It's just... Also, I'm just saying, dude, all of you should just be grateful DC Universe Superman is a Might class character. And not a, like, bro, if DC Universe Superman was, like, agility or metahuman and had lethal damage, or was tech and had crit damage, no, that'd be, no, dog, nah. It'd be even more busted. Imagine lethal damage DC Universe Superman, bro. Can y'all play the game? I can't get into the game. I think the game's working fine. I've been playing all this time. An infinite combo against me? Yeah, like it's insane. His AI, he also moves really fast. Ascended human characters are messed up except Lord Swamp Thing and Queen Cheetah. Nah, I wanna ascend my lethal my what's his name? I wanna ascend my primal Swamp Thing actually because I want to run around with a lethal damage primal Swamp Thing. It'd be funny. It'd be so funny. 30 shards away from getting CoW. How can I use CoW, Mr. Freeze, Bentley, the Drown? You really don't want those three characters together. It's like, you really only want one damage dealer on the team, and then you want percentage health, and then you want supports. And usually most team compositions consist of damage dealer and then support characters. Oh, thank you, Black Adam. Actually stunning. I would like a little bit of a power reduction. Can we get that? Ooh, another stun. Ooh, and a power reduction. Thank you, Black Adam. Alright, the AI is going to snap into a block. Oh, that one the drum got insanely fast, like, block time. Insane. I'm assuming Batwoman the Drown's his most upgraded character. Yeah, definitely is. Wrong special. Batwoman the Drown is the only one I have. Then probably just focus on Batwoman the Drown. I'm gonna take a guess and say you're in normal mode. You know, it's really hard to give suggestions when I don't know the context. It's like I don't know where you are with your account and what teams you have and what difficulty you're on solo raid wise, so I can't really give an accurate answer. The problem is it's like YouTube comments, so it's like I can't really expect you to write a whole essay to me explaining where you are in the game. Also, it's just like I don't think I'd read it, I'll be honest. Yo, isn't there a bug in League Invasions that shows that new season hasn't started yet? I have no idea. I haven't really touched League Invasions. I was thinking of sending Master Thief Catwoman for fun. Lamo. Batwoman, she only does 15 mil. What's 5 stars, right? She really benefits from higher star rating and having Robin King on the team. You can throw a Jon Stewart on there for a little bit of a hazard boost. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too motivated to play Arena, I'll be honest. But I gotta finish out these fights to get to the 50. And then after that, we'll go to the free-to-play, the main account. And I have a little bit more damage, because I messed up with Collector. So, Collector's on, like, a slither of HP. And then I'll show off the sync bug, and then we'll go play This Is Magic. Should I use my gems to upgrade operations? Yes. Yes, you should. See, the concept of operations is basically it's an investment. You're going to spend like a couple of thousands of gems to upgrade operations, but ultimately you're going to make that all those gems back over time, along with resources, gears, a couple character shards here and there, which aren't much, but they add up over time. Why? Oh, I was going to say, why does he have so much health? And then I remembered, oh, Arkham Knight Batman makes everyone tanky. Because they're all agility class characters. Which honestly probably means I shouldn't have fought this team, but why not, right? My Batwoman the Drown does 120 million without any passive stats. I mean, if you get to a certain point, Batwoman the Drown can one-shot without passive stats. Like, she's ridiculous. Alright, Arkham Knight Batman goes down. And sort of salvation on Supergirl is actually pretty nice, because she has the chance to do the double swipe, which is really useful. Alright, bonk, 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 bonk. Infinite freeze, Shane. Don't ever say Multiverse Supergirl is useless, dog. And I know I am the, like, D1 Supergirl glazer, but come on. Infinite freeze Shane is really fun. Like, actually. Quite useful. Need Godkiller for... Crown works, too. Godkiller's more convenient, but it actually doesn't do as much damage as, like, Moonblade or, Crown. You could also use Kamidogu Dagger. That's fun. I always like using Kamidogu Dagger Batwoman the Drown. Bonk. No invasion reward. I'm being told you need to restart the game. But I'm also in the middle of just farming Arena. Rate artifact? As in, like, a lot of people have talked about an artifact tier list. The only problem with an artifact tier list is I don't know if there's a template for it, and I also haven't played with every artifact. There's definitely other people who are just more qualified for it than me, but I do have a platform, so I might ask their judgment. Because I try not to talk out of my neck. Oh, bonk, 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 bonk. Orm has gotten 2 damage buff, 400% and 500%. Isn't it? What? I'm a little bit confused about that. I have none of them just used to play with Twin Blade and Claw. Claw, I guess, is alright. At least it gives you the convenience of being able to stun the opponent on a stunnable boss. Twin Blade, I don't actually know how good that is on Battle in the Drown. It might be crazy. I don't think it would be, but I don't know. I don't really use that. If everything goes well, as much info I've about the future plans, this game will have everything to be the best mobile DC game, and this you'll be able to pay your bills and afterwards. Can you check in training mode? Orm, the only reason that Orm would have 2 different damage buffs is if the support characters. But yeah, I mean, like, that sounds promising. It's like, I would love this mobile game to have the same popularity as, like, Clash Royale, or even some of the other Marvel games. But it's just, they keep making bad decisions. And I really hope they do stuff, like, better. It's like, if they actually cared about this game, and we actually got consistent character releases, and they actually tried their best to fix the bugs, and communicated with the player base more, like, I think this game would be in a really good state, and I'd be happy to help, like, any way I can. I'm not a game dev, but I'd happily, like, promote the game, sponsored or not. I'd happily, like, talk to a dev, hop on a VC, and just discuss things, and just, like, try to understand where they're coming from and what the situation is looking like. I'd happily throw out a bunch of game suggestions. For getting gems in operation, does the duration of the operation matter? I think the chances of you getting gems are higher on higher operations, and it's going to take a while before you make it back, because it's only like 10, but it's definitely worth it, because you get a bunch of other resources as well. Are we getting DC Universe chest or any sales anytime soon? We're probably getting the Valentine's Day sale and then the Lunar New Year sale. After that, I don't know. But those are the 2 sales coming up. DC Universe Superman will probably not be back for a couple months, and he's definitely not going on sale. Like, bro, Killer Frost has been out for a year, and Killer Frost isn't on sale. DC Universe Superman is the most broken character in the game, and they gave him out for free, which, if you missed it, you missed it. And that's just kind of a scummy thing, but it's just how the game is. Which, a lot of people were like, I can't believe I missed DC Universe Superman for free, and it makes a lot of sense, because it was just like, there wasn't really much promotion for him. There's not a lot of promotion for the game. The problem is that the only places that really get promotion for the game are, like, they announce things in the Discord and the Twitter, and the problem is everyone there, I'm pretty sure, already plays the game. So you're not really reaching a new audience base. I also messed up there because I thought I could combo interrupt Superman, and I definitely couldn't. I think I've lost this fight, but it's fine. Lex is also such a powerful man. He's alright. Yep, just bad tag in there. It's fine. Yeah, but DC Universe Revenge just isn't going to be on sale. Killer Frost wasn't on sale, and it's been a year. She was on sale for money, but her chest was not on sale, like her gem chest. It just isn't going to happen. I think this game devs are just some guys who like to troll the player, their excitement. I don't know, man. It's really difficult because it's something that I've talked about before. It's the whole idea of nearly, because this update wasn't complete garbage. A lot of people were like, oh, this update is awful, this update sucks, this is the worst update they've ever done. And I'm like, I can tell you're a new player, because trust me, I've been around. I know when this game was literally impossible without, like, free-to-play stuff. This is before Tab Royale. Like, things were worse back in the day, alright? When this game released, you had to pay up for Mythic Wonder Woman and then farm Arena, and you literally couldn't do much if you weren't LQ Persona, I'm gonna be honest. Like, this game was rough when it started. It's just, And I definitely have a lot more fun playing the game in its state now than I did way back when, because back then it was so bad I quit the game for like years. I will go in the main account. Just let me finish my like arena stuff here, because I'm almost done. I just want to hit the 50 fights, and then we'll call it. Actually, no, 50 fights. I'll restart the game. I'll see what the split rewards are like here, and then I will probably go. I'll go on the main account, because on the main account I got to beat collector, and I got to do other stuff. Yeah, got to beat collector. Got to. No, actually, I think I'm just gonna have to beat collector, and then I can throw out a couple trolling pips, and then I think I'll call it there, because I got to go work on some other videos, do some voiceover. At least they should put the artifacts in normal mode. And that's the real frustrating part, because it's like this update is not even close to being bad. It genuinely could be the best update ever. And unlike some people who like to get into hysterics, I don't go best update, worst update. I don't go from this is the best update ever to the worst update ever. It's just really rough, because it's like for every amazing thing they do, there's a bug in the game that ruins the experience. There's another like rough decision. Is Orm in the store worth it? Probably not. No sale. And he's a high investment character. He's definitely fun, but I don't think so. What's your top 5 characters? Are you talking about how good they are or how much fun they are? Because if we're talking about fun, Multiverse Armored Supergirl is my favorite character. Multiverse Supergirl herself is actually quite fun too. I enjoy that character a lot. Manta, because he's got a really nice attack pattern. He just feels really nice to play with. Raiden's got a nice attack pattern as well. Constantine just has aura, and I like Constantine a lot. I let go of the block there by accident. Those are like my favorite characters to play. But my favorite characters to play and the strongest characters usually don't align. Beast Boy's like... Puppet Beast Boy is the most brain-dead 2 billion damage in the game, but he's so boring to play. It's like this update is so close to being good. It literally... You want to know how you make this update great? You want to know how you make this update amazing? It's very simple. You restore the artifacts in normal mode, and then you get rid of the bugs. It's that simple. Everyone's happy. And then you spend the rest of the year communicating with more players, just having more open communication. And then that's it. That's it. And then you'd like throw like maybe 2 characters in every single time. Maybe fix the store so you don't have to wait forever to get one legendary character in the store. I don't know, maybe change the AI a little bit so it's a little bit less annoying to put up with. Right. And that's it. That's it. I swear, this game is so close to being great. It's just... They just keep fumbling at like the very final hurdle. And that's the worst part. It's not even like a movie that's bad from the get-go. It's like a movie that just has a really, really underwhelming final act. And no matter how many script rewrites we go to, we just can't quite get it right. And that's the most frustrating part. I mean, look, if this game actually did get popular, I'd love to make some more bank. But unfortunately, I started talking about expanding to different things because I can see it. I can see it from a mile away. This game, I don't think has too much life left in it. Unless we get a miracle, unless we proc the regeneration matrix, I don't think so. Which is unfortunate, but it's the reality. I don't like being a pessimist, but I have to be a realist. Which, I mean, for what it's worth, looking at that pool, most people want me to just do Injustice 2 mobile, which I think it's fair, but it's also, I think, it's a biased poll because my audience is built on Injustice 2 mobile, and I do want to do other content, like streaming other games, and if I do that, I'm not going to abandon Injustice 2 mobile. I'm still going to make Injustice content. What movie? No, I'm just saying, like, this whole situation to me is reflective of like a movie that fumbles at the final act. They should introduce every other movie DVD character, an animated one. So you're gonna beat Rise of Krypton on your free to play account. I don't know, man. Did I beat Rise of Krypton on my free to play account? Oh, hold up. Did I? Anyway, I'm going back to Supergirl, by the way. This profile is not changing. I hope you know that. It's never gonna change, ever. 300 arena battles, crazy. Does threat level really matter? My team was 100k. Not really. Like, threat is just like, it's a general guide, but it really doesn't matter too much. Like, Killer Frost means I can beat a team with like, I could at 200k threat, I could beat an 8 mil threat team with Killer Frost. Threat is irrelevant. What's that name, brother? A running gag, a bit that I just let happen because I think it's funny. I might be able to get Beta Club. I just gotta farm bosses for the achievement. Yeah, like that helps. The achievement things definitely helps. I just don't think it's gonna be enough on its own. To be honest, yeah, the passive stat boost is great. That's a great change, but the key situation is still really rough. And the heroic situation is still really rough as well. Let me close out of the game and let me start it up again. So I'm gonna try and restart the game to see if I actually get split 1 rewards, and then after that we're going over to the main account. Imagine we got 2 keys per arena for players in Elite 4 and above. That makes sense, but I don't know, NetherRealm doesn't really like making sense, so who knows. Why am I in the LD store? I just want to go to Injustice 2 Mobile. Oh, I would like to have keys in Arena. Maybe even like Arena, like even key fragments like that guy suggested. Maybe even like only occasionally, like maybe once a month. It would be better than nothing. Maybe, actually, once a month is a bit extreme. Like twice a month. Like some kind of key event. Or something like that. We get one key for 1k gems for staying legendary. That's so dumb. Oh, well, I got my split rewards. So that's good. That's, at least they did that right. It worked this time. Division 3. No, I don't even play. I don't really do much here. But, yep. 100k gear mats, though. That's nice. Who do I use it on, though? Do I even want to start using it on anyone? I think I'm just going to keep my characters at level 40. Because I need to start investing in more characters. 2 keys per season means 14 keys per month. I got 600 gems. Alright, Theo. You get 1 S tier already per month, even though you lay 2 solo raids per month without premium pass. That makes sense, but it makes too much sense. Also, I think NetherRealm would go up too easy. Because I want you to spend that money. Oh, look. 6-star Firestorm, everybody. What character would I actually want to upgrade here? Maybe Justice League Aquaman. Maybe the Justice League characters. Because these two are like heavy hitters, but I don't really know who else would be a heavy hitter. Batwoman that Drowns, another character I got to upgrade for sure. Once I unlock her. EPI as well. After that, I think I have to actually go out of my way to start looking for some legendaries. Raiden, man. Raiden's already level 40. Like 40 gears. I don't want to go above that because I don't know if players would be able to get to that point without a tier 10 league. Earlier you get S tier artifact for completing raids, so it still isn't as easy as it was before. At least it's manageable, probably. But I don't know. 2 keys every season might be a little bit high for NetherRealm standards. I'm saying. They might do 1, but even that's hopeful. Oh, wrong thing. Let me go to face reveal. And let me close out of the game. Alright, let me set this up. Sharp CoW. I'm working on it. I was able to get it, so you should too. Yeah, I have him at level 40 years, but I don't want to go too extreme because I don't know if that's going to be fair or accurate to the free-to-play experience, which is something I'm really, really stubborn on, trying to mimic that. So right now I'm just saving up gear mats and getting everyone to level 40. I also need Raiden's boots. I don't want to like full send one character too early though, especially since I'm in normal mode still. And normal mode means I can use the same character, so I don't have to worry too much. I mean, for newer artifacts are not really that bad, but not top notch for sure. The newer artifacts are alright, I guess. Let's see. Division 3 Master. Ooh, I got some Ethereum. Let's go. Alright, let me see if I can make this look good. I gotta turn off the lights again. That's fine. Alright. Oops, my bad. There we go. There we go. So, first things first, with my shiny new Ethereum, I'm gonna go to star rating, and I'm going to, let me just go here. Let me look at all my fancy ascended characters. I believe she's the only one I don't have things. One key per season means it's 8 keys, 4 keys from solo raids. Best case scenario, it's 2, which means you don't get to level 3 of the vault. Yeah, but it's NetherRealm. There's no way you're getting 2 keys per season. Fundamentally speaking, it's just not going to happen. Bro, will you make videos explaining art like cryptid? I want to, because I know a lot of people have asked about that. The only problem is I don't think I'm qualified enough, because I don't even know anything about those artifacts. That's the thing. Can I angle this up? Yes, I can. Yeah, that looks good. There we go. Girl of Steel, everybody. Or you get extremely lucky and get 1 more key. But yeah, I mean, alternative, you could probably throw a key in a Champions Arena, but I don't think NetherRealm are going to do that. They seem pretty stubborn about doing what they want to do with the key system. Alright, so that means the only character I have left to actually ascend with Ethereum is him. There you go. The devs must try to play this game and do some basic math. There's no way they're doing stuff like this with patch updates. Yep. I mean, I keep saying it, but the key system right now, if you look at the math for it, achievements, right? If you take a look at achievements, 13 keys. 13 keys doesn't even guarantee an artifact that was formerly guaranteed, like, free-to-play. So the math does not check out there. Like, unless those are repeatable, which they 100% won't be. It's almost a guarantee they won't be. I'll bet on it. I know they're not. Look, I've played enough NetherRealm games to know how they work. Also, why is this even in the store? Multiverse Black Lightning is good with Multiverse team. I mean, I prefer Multiverse Supergirl, but that's more of an arena team. Oh, I forgot to check my operations. Champions Arena boring. I just play it. Like, look at me. By the way, what on earth am I playing Champions Arena for? Like, why would I play a week of Champions Arena and give up a week of my life when I can literally just pay $40 and never have to put up with it again? But do you think 2 keys per arena season will be game breaking? Game breaking probably not, but it might make the game too easy in NetherRealm's eyes. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't mind it, but knowing NetherRealm, what you're probably getting at the very most is like maybe once or twice a month you get 1 key for an arena. Yeah, they broke the on ice solo rate. Yeah, I've heard about that. I mentioned it briefly in another video. Just don't get frozen. Even for Beta Club, you need 19 keys for guaranteed. Is it worth it for a new player to grind this game with the artifact nerf? That's the problem we're having. Like, this update is so great in theory. It's just the execution is just awful. And it's not even like a terrible execution. It's like a almost great execution. It's like if we just restored the guaranteed artifacts in normal mode. That's it. Everyone would be happy. Even the new players wouldn't mind guaranteed artifacts in like heroics, because nobody's complaining about an extra twin blade or puppet for league invasions. Oh, thank you, game. I'll take some more energy. Why not? I think those achievements are good, but the keys ones need to be repeatable. They should be, but they won't be, because achievements are a one and done thing. Daily missions reset. You can see they reset. This does not. It will not. It never will. I know it won't. I know NetherRealm way too well for that. I'm a realist. What can I say? Also, this XP requirement is absolutely ridiculous, dog. Come on, seriously, are we being for real here? Maybe season reset like the 51's completing a raid and like a 10 boss. Y'all are being too hopeful. Where do you buy gems? I do Tapjoy offers. When there was a multiple bonus. So I spent like 180 maybe, and got like 500k gems, which I have treated as a long-term investment, because it's going to go towards funding the content, and then the content is going to fund this channel, and then this channel is probably going to fund other projects I branch out into. These devs would have seen people having more than one twin blades. Hey, he has more twin blades because he's good at clearing at high heroics. Let's make it more difficult. I don't understand who decided that. Oh, you know what we have to do? Let's get rid of the guaranteed artifacts, which is like one of the most praised things about this game. Like that was one of the features that everyone enjoyed. Nobody was complaining about guaranteed artifacts. People were complaining about like the low chance of actually getting artifact like solo raid specific artifacts. Yeah, so we're gonna ignore the fact that I kind of fumbled. Okay, we're gonna ignore that fact. I am good at this game. Trust me, chat. Trust me. I'm about to do something stupid and throw this. I'm gonna throw this. I'm gonna throw it away completely. I'm gonna do something so stupid. Yeah, let's go. And we'll go. Actually, I think we should probably go Green Arrow here. I prefer Supergirl, but I think Green Arrow might be the better choice. If I can find him, where on earth is my Green Arrow? I don't upgrade this guy. I definitely just scrolled past him. There he is. The solo raids were designed keeping the guaranteed artifacts in mind, but they proceeded to remove it, and they give you B tier or passive stats. And you have to consider that those artifacts weren't even guaranteed. So, I don't know who decided on this, but it is what it is. Alright. We're gonna use the multiverse team. I probably am gonna regret this, but hey, whatever. You only live once. He's gonna do like no dot damage at all. Like at all. And we're gonna run this here. So when are we switching solo raids? Here. I'm just gonna clean up collector real quick, and then I'm gonna show off the sync bug, and then I'm going to actually play the I'm gonna play This Is Magic. Cause I have This Is Magic, and then I have On Ice. So I have a couple days of actually having stuff to do before they patch before the sync bug becomes an issue for me, and I'm hoping they patch it by then. All right, let me get rid of that. Can we cut his defense? Yep, I can cut his defense in half. Double burn. Interesting. I know that was a thing. Puppet also. Beta Club also helps activate Puppet, which is nice. I'm going to take a bunch of dot damage, but it's going to be fun. Bro, what am I looking at? Nah, that's actually kind of funny. Beta Club. Oh, Come on, come on. Just get hit by it, dog. All right. It's fine. He's got like no health, and I know that she's taking a bunch of dot damage, but it's fine because he's blind. And there we go. That's the most dot values I've ever seen on the screen at once. A little bit of a cleanup fight there. Alright. Guys, when are we choosing another solo raid? I don't know, man. I kind of feel like playing Rise of Krypton again. Oh, wait! I also... Oh, actually, Hush, I don't think you were here last stream, but I know you kept bugging about me playing... how many dot stacks are there? Probably 12, because that's the max it shows. Because Multiverse Supergirl gets like 3 buffs, but because buffs get turned into dot, all of it is just dot. Tomorrow, I'm hoping. They said they were investigating, but Hush, you weren't here last stream, but I actually have Beta Club, because I know you were rage baiting me to use Beta Club. But anyway. Alright, boys. What are we predicting? Are we thinking anything good? Are we thinking anything bad? I'm feeling... I got Firestorm on the free-to-play. I'm feeling Blue Beetle. Predictions, though, in chat. I'm reading chat. I can't see the screen. I know it's not Collector. Collector doesn't even drop here. Alright, what's the reactions in chat looking like? No way. Is that a good drop? Oh, no. How did you drop? You got so lucky. Don't say you're feeling Dark Supergirl. Nah. I said Blue Beetle. Because I thought Firestorm and Blue Beetle. Ace Green Arrow is whatever. Alright, we got Oliver. Tis what it is. Can I upgrade my Beta Club? Alright, so... Before we switch over, I want to show this off. So we'll go into training mode to... Also, yes. Ignore all my team names, alright? That's not relevant. That's not relevant. At all, okay? But... So I just beat Heroic 7, right? So in theory, if I were to try to play a match, it's going to tell me that I'm out of sync. See? It tells me I'm out of sync because I beat the solo raid, and normally, right, what would happen is normal, rank 1, or Heroic 1, Heroic 2, Heroic 3, so on and so forth. But because of the achievement system, it messed up something in the programming where it basically would want you to go to Heroic 8, but because there's no Heroic 8 in sight, it just basically locks you out of playing the game. Which, I'm slightly annoyed about because I need more Beta Club mats. But I can't even do it as a real fight either. So, I can't train, I can't do anything. Now, because I have premium, what I can do is do this. But, I only have so many raids I can do this in. So after I run out of this... After I run out of the solo raids I can play, I basically can't do anything until they fix the update. Which actually means they're going to stop me from playing the game for being too good. I got King from solo raid twice completion. Yeah, I think I got King like twice, 2 or 3 times. I got Batman Ninja Batman like 2 or 3 times. I've gotten Harley like 3 or 4 times. And I hate it because I hate Harley. I don't like her. But she won't leave me alone. Let's see, what vault do I want to go for here? I'm thinking about Freeze Grenade, but I do want to start working my way up towards Trinity Rings. So, we'll go with this one, I think. Plus, I do need Robin King shards to get him up. So we'll play this vault. I mean, you could take it as a blessing, but at the same time, this game will be boring for a while. Yeah, definitely. The worst part is I can't even play training mode to show off content. It's just like I actually can't do anything. Go to Solo Raid Vault. Yeah, I'm ROK. No, I don't need anything in ROK. That's why. Because I have every artifact in the set. I have Beta Club. The only thing I really want is the War Suit, but I already have a War Suit. So, it's fine. Another war suit wouldn't hurt. What does Freeze Grenade do? It's very annoying for Arena. It basically gets rid of positive effects, so if you have Freeze Grenade, you can prevent someone from getting unhittable. Nah, bro, see it? Yeah. You wanna don't go inside. Just see it. Oh, you mean like 6 out of 7? Yeah, I know. I was annoyed when I got Beta Club for that reason. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me! I got it on the 6 out of 7th key. I was like, you can't make that up. Hey, guys, I want to check y'all who's playing normal mode on ice. I've been hitting Sub-Zero, but my game crashes. Both pips gone and no recorded damage. Yeah, so that's a very common issue. What's happening is if you let that freeze meter for Sub-Zero freeze, like, fill up, it crashes the game. So the only way to avoid that is to have some character that applies burn. So Multiverse Armored Supergirl and her special 1. Girl of Steel with her blind and burn. Puppet with, like, its burn effect. Constantine, who can burn the opponent. You have to prevent that freeze meter from filling up, because if it fills up, it freezes the entire game. And it's an issue everyone's experiencing. There's been a lot of Reddit posts made about it. My Zatanna is burning her, though, yeah, because Zatanna has Zatanna's Puppet, or her special 3, who can burn Sub-Zero, and burning gets rid of the meter, and if the meter doesn't fill up, then the game doesn't crash. But if you get frozen in that fight, it just crashes. My Zatanna is burning her, though. I don't know. It should be fine. Yeah, no, that Black Lightning boss is awful. Mr. Freeze level 1 clear on Krypton, not even basic cleared with 1 to select. I don't know. Wait, is the Mr. Freeze bug after the news update? Is there a bug for Mr. Freeze too? I haven't heard about that one. I'm pretty sure it is. All right, guys, what teams are we using here? Because these are my fastest one-shot teams, but they're also too overpowered. Also, this should be Killer Frost instead of Power Girl, but I'm too lazy to change it. Who are we running? Because I just beat him in normal mode, and I'm going to fight him tomorrow. I don't think Mr. Freeze is bugged from what I remember. I haven't heard anything about him. It's just Sub-Zero. DC Universe Superman with Beta Club. Because doesn't Mr. Freeze also have the freeze bar in On Ice? No, he has the, like, Snowfall or the Ice Fall, which insta-freezes you, but I don't know if that crashes the game. I think it might just be Sub-Zero. Can we take a quick review on the Speedrun 3 team? What did I name the Speedrun 3 team? I don't even remember that. Oh, yeah, Dev Sims for EPI. Yep. You said you would do a comparison on Beta Club versus Fahrenheit. I defeated him twice without passive stats because I opened the ROK vault. Can you share the Speedrun 3 team name? Yep. Dev Sims for EPI, Flawed Justice, Mr. Cold, Puppet Crutch, allegedly, Just Friends, Orb needs it more. Depends on combo luck. This was originally Collector and Fury of the God Shazam. And then Starman, because there's a Starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'll blow our minds. Anyway. So, for rough comparison, this is like my speedrun team. And to show you, I'll do a training mode fight with the knife first, and then I'll do a fight. What is the Speedrun 3 artifact setup? So it's Twin Blade. It's just Twin Blade plus Gemstone. This is just because I'm on This Is Magic. It's just the passive stat artifact. For the other ones, right? This is what it would normally be. It's just like no passive stats for that team. Like this is speedrunning This Is Magic specifically. EPI is mom. Which Solar Raid artifact to select next? I have Nora Snow Globe and 3 more artifacts. And if Krypton selected, this will be the first time playing Krypton Solar Raid. I don't know which one you've played. I don't know which one you have to play. But anyway, I'm going to show you Beta Club, and then I'm going to show you the knife. And my Beta Club is only level 7. But the major difference between Beta Club and the knife is that Beta Club does dot damage, and then the dot damage just ticks down progressively, whereas the knife you do as much damage as fast as you hit, basically. But yeah, 8 minutes, 8 one-shots. That video might come out tonight. I think the free-to-play collector experience will come out tonight, and that video will be for tomorrow. So I didn't get the full bar, but Victions is really annoying. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do this, stack all of the incoming damage. I also have my Superman Ascended, so I got a little bit of a chance to get a little unhittable here and there. Why Justice League Flash instead of Classic Flash? Because Classic Flash would end the fight before it even like starts. It's really just for balancing, because Classic Flash would just be so ridiculous. Because Classic Flash is better. He's also just overkill. He's unnecessary, I'll be honest. And also, when I was making these speedrunning teams, DC Universe Superman doesn't really need it. Like, the Orm team needed Collector way more. I mean, needed Classic Flash way more. So, and then you just jump and you start waiting for the dot value to stick on. Common rolls on Beta Club, yeah, it's the only thing I got. That's a pretty decent value, but I meant to do a special. And bonk. I'm asking you, I've previously played a Freeze Solar Raid, but never played Krypton Solar Raid. Now I should select Krypton or Freeze Raid. I'm pretty sure you have to select the Krypton one, because you can't re-select the same raid, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, that is the Beta Club team. And I'll show you the Fahrenheit team, because like I could show you Classic Flash too. Classic Flash just goes crazy. It's so insane, it doesn't even really matter. I just make sure I'm in training mode. Also, another thing to note is I don't even have max passive stats. I have 75% of max passive stats. And bonk. Right now, I was playing Kingdom of Madness. Oh, I don't know. Neither of them I don't think are great. I guess Rise of Krypton. Probably I mean, wait. I think Rise of Krypton, because if you played if you've played on Ice, then you only get one key. But if you haven't played Rise of Krypton, then you got 2 keys for normal mode. There it is. So anyway, like, yeah, Farron Knife, everybody. The moment that you stack some fast attack hit on Farron Knife, it becomes ridiculous. 240. So that's what, like a 45-second one shot. Now, if you want to see, too bad I can't play Rise of Krypton, missing out on Sony Matt's cooked. I'm assuming you're on Heroic 7. That's the issue. Yeah, like that's brutal, man. That's absolutely brutal. And I'm missing out on a bunch of mats too. I need to get my war suit to level 8. I want to max out my spear for passive stats. I want to get my Beta Club up. But I can't even do that. I mean, for what it's worth, at least I have Rise of Krypton. I mean, at least I have This Is Magic, which isn't a bad raid to play. So, like, I'm alright. But if you want to see how much stronger Classic Flash is than Justice League Flash, I'll show you. It's ridiculous. Why I don't use Classic Flash with Justice League with DC Universe Superman? It's because of this. Am I in training mode? Yes, I am in training mode. Look, I'm telling you, it's going to be so ridiculous. Oh yes, plus I will have gems too. I also like Krypton. Yeah, Krypton's definitely the way to go. Do be wary, because some of the bosses are annoying. Like some of them are dart resistant. But like, look at this. All right, that was with me messing up the original attack too. But look at how fast that meter fills. Killer Frost just frees the opponent, give me a bit power reduction. DC Universe Superman go burr. Like, look at that. It's so stupid. It's so ridiculously stupid. I can't even stack everything properly, because it's so fast. Six seconds. 31 seconds. There's no reason. There's no reason to use a team that strong. It's so dumb. It's so overkill. But yeah. I mean, Beta Club probably can't do that just because fast attack hits are just way stronger than on the Knife than they are on the Beta Club. Because the Knife actually synergizes with fast attack hits. Yeah, so I think I want to use Beta Club Batman Ninja Batman. It's fun. It's really fun. Let's run Puppet for passive stats. Which one is best? I prefer the Knife. I think Beta Club is, like, they're both good. Both of them are good in different situations. Beta Club is probably more convenient and easier to use because the knife is really annoying unless you can stack it easily. So someone who has unhittable, like Black Adam, Ruler of Kondak Black Adam, DC Universe Superman, or Scarab Chosen Blue Beetle, who has unhittable and fast attack hits, is going to nuke with the knife. But I prefer the knife. The knife's just more fun for me. Which solar ray gives God Killer? Do you know I really need God Killer? Last contract, the Deathstroke raid. How to use Puppet on Multiverse Armored Supergirl? I'm testing it. I usually have her with Green Arrow because that gives me a little bit of dot on the special 3. I throw out 2 specials, 2 to 3 special 1s for the negative effects, and then throw out a special 3 for the dot, and then spam Puppet like that. Ascending DC Superman is like kind of pointless, no, because all you get is unhittable you get unhittable special 3. It's really just about the stat bonus. Plus, I want to A every character. What? The John solo raid? No, God Killer is the Deathstroke solo raid. The John solo raid is Twin Blade. What special do you use Puppet spam for? Special 3 usually. You want it to be special 3 because special 3 does the most damage. Well, anyway, I don't know what it is. I swear Vixen has some kind of dot resistance. She's really annoying. Man, I hate her. Anyway. Bonk. Beta Club, Batman Ninja Batman. I just really like this team, man. Beta Club is weird for me because I have some fun with it, and I also find it a little bit boring. But hey, look, at least training mode works now, so I can play it as much as I want. And bonk. Also, the other thing is, I try to do a jump attack because it does the most damage, but the AI will sometimes block or be cringe. Bro, I can't even stack all of the damage buff. It's insane. There it is. 13 mil. Tap attack, which doesn't mess up with the swipe attack. Yep, can I actually get all the damage buff? Ooh, 93 mil, that's nice. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk. Well, come on. Please just don't be annoying. Just let me hit you. Bad Beta Club value there. There we go. 140. That's a good Beta Club value. There you go. Just under a minute. Or just over a minute. Puppet matches certain YT brain capacity. Cough cups. Generational Sigvald hater. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, but I don't want to get into too much controversy. I gotta say though, Sigvald bro has lost the plot. Bro is operating in like 15 time zones, like behind us. Superman is worse. Mr. Freeze is just partly annoying. On comparison, which one has a hard boss? Oh no, Superman is like top 2 worst bosses in the game, like final bosses. Honestly, the worst part about the Mr. Freeze solo raid isn't even Mr. Freeze. It's Multiverse Chaos Tag and Black Lightning. When Fahrenheit and Gemstone can make characters solo one-shots, how does one argue that Beta Club is better? I think some people just argue that it's more convenient. Because, you know, you have to stack the knife, whereas Beta Club, you just start jumping and go. Does Orm need Armor Pierce and Lethal? Orm probably needs Lethal if you're using him with Grodd, but Armor Pierce not really, I don't think. Because it's Armor Pierce on basics. Edgy, you mute or some? I don't know, man. I haven't seen anything you said. Are you talking about Discord? Oh, on Discord I have you muted, dog. I choose peace in my life. Yeah, I need Gemstone. I wish I could get it from League of Nations. No, everybody needs Gemstone. Gemstone is peak. Gemstone's probably my favorite artifact in the game. It's also just really fun. Yo, let's play Puppet Beast Boy. Nah, I can't. I can't in good conscience play like Puppet Beast Boy. Bro, you get rage baited by Theo. All bro does is rage bait. Which team and artifact best for one-shot in league raids? Depends on the boss, really. As a new player, how are they supposed to make beta work without Puppet Gemstone? That's something I want to talk about, because I have a video where I tried my best to explain Beta Club. But yeah, Beta Club on its own is pretty weak. It's like you need some source of, like, you need a King or a Raiden to give you a little bit of a damage buff, and you need Puppet to get the incoming damage or the damage against target, or Raven for incoming damage. Like, Beta Club isn't a solo one-shot. The knife probably is. So, like the only thing that I would say is Beta Club is probably, well, I don't know if you've seen this one, but I'm trying to do a video which is 8 one-shots in under a minute, like, or 8 one-shots, all of them taking less than a minute, and most of these teams use the Beta Club simply for the fact that, you know, the knife takes time to stack. So, like, that's really one of the only things I think Beta Club might have the knife beat in, but the knife I definitely, like, I am a knife glazer, alright? Like, I believe in knife supremacy. But I know people who are still, like, you know, trying to say Beta Club is better. I don't think it is. It's still great, don't get me wrong, but I think the knife is just better in overall damage. The only thing that you could really say Beta Club is better in is probably speed for speed running. But speed running isn't really a thing in Injustice 2 Mobile. I try to make it a thing. I wasn't rage baiting. My Yet was just unmuted, had to reopen live. Yeah, I don't know. That I don't have any control over. Like, I sometimes messages don't pop up in chat, and I don't have any control over that because I haven't banned anyone. So I don't understand why I would do that. Not even you, Theo. Like, I haven't even banned you. Yep. Oop. There it is. Let me just get a little bit of gemstone stacks. And bonk. Bonk. Oh, he blocked. Which is a little annoying. That's the only thing I don't like about the Beta Club is the jump attacks sometimes get blocked. But not that it really matters. Peacemaker needs higher star, not higher gear. Yeah, he really benefits from star rating, not really gears. Unless you have gemstone. In that case, gemstone doesn't matter. How many passive stats does Orm need if he has level 80 gears and gemstone? Pretty low. Honestly, if he's a high star rating, he might not even need any passive stats. Also, is Hawkman necessary for Flawed Justice? Not really. I just have him on the team because I was too lazy. Look, between Black Adam and John Cena, it doesn't matter. I could put Primal Swamp Thing on. It don't matter. Like, that team alone is just enough. So, the only thing is that it makes the Peace Shields go a little faster, I think. FK and Gemstone are both better than Beta. Both help out new players and everyone else. Period. Valid. My CoW is still sucks at 5 ascended, plus level 60 gear, crit damage, crit chance, fast attack, and still dies. 5k still dies, and whenever he does a special, for sometimes he poses, don't do nothing, and just stands there and opponent attack. Every time I'm attacking? I don't know. You can, if you do a special 3, you can chain the combo pretty easily. That's what I've always done. That's why I tend to actually avoid using the special 2, just because it puts me in an inconvenient situation. Okay, so this is a weird scenario, okay? This is a little bit of a weird situation. Because Puppet is giving me, it's my passive stat artifact, but Puppet also, it also will put me in and out of infinite power, and I'm also going to be using Gemstone on Raven instead of Puppet. Even though it don't really matter. It really doesn't matter. I could put 2 passive stat artifacts here. Nothing matters. Right? This team is a guaranteed one-shot. It does not matter, okay? It is... I win the end of story, okay? It does not matter. Mr. Freeze plus Raven go brr. This is a nuke. This is going to destroy all of reality. It does not matter what team it's part of, alright? Like... Yeah, so you see there, it's going to be a little bit weird because I'm going to go in and out of infinite power, which is both a nice thing and a bad thing because infinite power is infinite power, but losing it is very annoying. Oh, burp. Look at that. I can't even stack it properly. I can't even stack everything. That's why I don't use Puppet for stats. Yeah. It's just I don't have anything else. Like, I would use Soul Crystal. I don't have Soul Crystal leveled up, though. So... And I also want to get extra puppets leveled up for invasions. Even though I find it bored. Like, that's why I don't really like invasions. Because I feel like the main way to play invasions is either DC Universe Superman, because he's overpowered, or puppet spam. Which I just don't like. Alright. Let's see. Who are we going to use here? I'm glad I do have thermal gloves for multiverse. Black Lightning clones are annoying. Yeah, no, that's another issue with the like Black Lightning boss fight. It's like you get passive stats from Nora Snow Globe, which means if you want to like actually fight the Chaos Taggin boss, you have to get your character like killed, and then you have to get the clones killed without getting your main character killed, which is makes it really annoying. Um, are Trinity rings worth going for? I don't know too much. Try out DC Universe Lex Luthor. People, I hate Lex, dude. I just don't like him. He's a strong enough character, but it's like I've only really played him with like the knife and gemstone. Now gemstone Lex go crazy, but I also don't really like gems. I want to see if he can use something else that isn't gemstone. So that's the thing. We're going Need for Speed Most Wanted this boy. We're gonna go this. I like Lex concept. Execute, yeah. Lex, I think, is one of the best concept characters in the game. Because my biggest problem with this game, and I've mentioned it a couple times, is it feels like a fighting game first, a DC game second. So a lot of the times, the characters don't really feel like themselves. It's like, I don't really feel too different playing like Supergirl from The Flash. But Lex having this very unique mechanic where he's just a dude with a shield and has other people do his dirty work, that's a great concept. It makes the character feel really unique. It's just he's not... When he was bugged, he was awful to play with, but since he's been fixed, he's better to play with, but I still don't love playing with him. Oh, wait. I wanted to do this. Nope, wrong artifact. I'm going to... they should add a character who starts with full power like Arkham Origins Batman. Maybe as a side passive. It might be too overpowered. Plus, they have that in Invasions anyway. I don't want to put up with it. Scarab Trojan Blue Beetle at 3 stars is enough. He needs high star rating for the most part. But the Pharaoh Knife make him go burr. So, don't matter. What's the regen matrix? Why you got so many? It revives you after you die. It's usually something you would do. It's something you would use in League Invasions for the most part. That's why I have so many of them. Should have made the special 2 lethal damage into the special 1s. Raptor special 2, Anti-Superman, Ultraman, and special 3. Yeah, no, like it feels... Oh, wrong thing. I meant to tag out before doing a special 2. It feels really weird that the character doing all the damage for Lex Luthor is the Raptors, because logically speaking, it makes more sense for it to be Ultraman. Yeah, Ultraman, give him the passive, like, Aquaman that Manta has against Aquaman bosses. I was also suggesting making, like, Lex Luthor be, like, similar to Grid, because Grid was introduced to counter Justice League Cyborg. I'm pretty sure I've done enough fast attack hits. Where, you know, he gets the thing. What's it called again? Like, he disables the passives, which I was just like, probably do that considering, like, 3 of the most annoying characters in the game for, like, League Invasions are Superman. Silver Superman, DC Universe Superman, and Justice League Superman are all stupid OP. So, I don't know, maybe a character that counters a Superman boss might be a little bit useful. Also, come on, it's Lex, right? Why is Lex not a generational Superman hater in-game? It's Lex, it just makes sense for him to be so. But yeah, normally you would need high star rating with Blue Beetle. Unless you have the Pharaoh Knife. Because in that case, it doesn't really matter. It really does not matter at all. Let me proc that. For the extra fast attack hits, let me throw out that. For the extra... Oh, come on. Not bad. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to start stacking some gemstone stacks. Because I just want to show you how, like, stupid it is. How much damage he does. Because he go burr. Even at 3 stars. Like, not even really max passive stats. Kind of-ish. Not even a max knife, really, is the big thing. And burr. Look at that. I don't even know how much damage that was in one hit. I don't even see it. Which other versions of characters you want to see more from Multiverse? Some from the Titan characters. I would like to see a Multiverse Killer Frost. I'm a Supergirl enthusiast, so Rain would be cool. Multiverse Reverse Flash not being in the game is still one of the weirdest omissions to this day. we have to wait for LexCorp suit version, like 2020. Yeah, I could definitely see like a DC Universe armored Lex Luthor. I could also see a DC Universe Brainiac. We don't need more multiverse garbage. I'm just saying it's a weird omission. And for what it's worth, regardless of what you think of the multiverse or the Arrowverse, it is what a lot of people associate DC with, for better or for worse. Oh wow, Ace Green Arrow back to back. That's funny. Anyway. I don't know. The multiverse also has what I've always appreciated about the Arrowverse, in spite of its awful writing. The writing is atrocious. It's so bad. It's like there's something that's slightly interesting and then they mess it up. But yeah, the CW so dead ass watch people into brainwashing into thinking it's a good Flash. It's what everybody thinks of when they think of the Flash. I mean, people want Grant Gustin to be the Flash again. Which, look, I like Grant. You got to respect him for playing the character for so long, even if you don't like the show. You can tell he actually cared. Unfortunately, the writers did not. And I like Grant. He seems like a nice guy. But it's time to move on, I think. Grant's a terrible actor. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. I don't agree, but you're entitled to it. Oh. He's better than Ezra Miller, but that's not really a high bar. I think he's decent. Fine enough. Big screen? Man, probably not. But for the most part, the leads in the Arrowverse, I mean, they're fine enough actors. Are they Terrence Fletcher or J.K. Simmons and Whiplash? No, they're fine enough though. I think some of the extras are awful though. Some of the extras are ridiculously bad. It's goofy how bad they are. Multiverse Reverse Flash not being in the game though is just a really weird omission. Like, because they have the model in Injustice 1 too, so. I don't know why he's not in the game. Because, like, copy and paste, dog. Control C, Control V. Let's see. I haven't seen the CW Flash, but I've seen some scene on YouTube. But he looks more Barry Allen than Ezra Miller. I have seen the Justice League movies of DCU's a lot of times. And so that's saying something. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the DCEU. Just didn't click for me. DC Universe Armored Lex Luthor is another reason for them to add money to a new Legendary into the game. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen. It's why I predict a DC Universe Lex Luthor, like Armored Lex Luthor, just because financially it's a move they would make. I know it too well. And I've seen this before. I've seen this one before. All right, who do I play here? Oh, wait. I was going to use the multiverse team. I already used the multiverse team. Who do we run? I really don't want to run Lex. I like avoiding Lex. Alright. I guess we'll use that team. I think I have them all available. And you. Yeah, no, like, the writing for the Flash, like, that's not his fault. It's just, like, I don't know if you've seen the Madvocate video, but he's like, don't stop to talk, don't stop to talk. And all he does is stop to talk. Which, I understand it, because the problem is the format of the show. Every season is 20 episodes. Every episode is 40 minutes. So, they just have to kill time. But what that means is, the main character just has to be an idiot, or be really weak, for 95% of the season until it's time for them to win. They just stand there looking like an idiot and get knocked out, or proceed to do something stupid and just let the villain win because the villain has to get away because we got 10 more episodes of this stuff. So the format really hurt the shows. Also, from what I've heard, like the filming schedules for the actors were actually pretty brutal because of that, because of the 20 episode quota. Yeah, no, the problem is DCEU Superman wasn't Superman. It was Jesus Christ in a cape. They weren't subtle about it either. They recreated the agony in the garden scene, dude. All right, so what you want to do here is tag in with Orm. Have the boss not be annoying. Gemstone, special 1 to get the shield up, because the shield's a nice thing. Special 2 to get the power generation going. And then you want to tag out to Girl of Steel. Special 3, a little bit of a damage buff. You gotta go for the super move, because Orm gets a damage buff from the super move, so I always just throw out the super move. Stack the Electrify. Stack the special, do special 2. I might lose the gemstone here, but it don't matter. Also, I'm doing a bunch of chip damage because I just have such high passive stats and such high Orm star rating. There you go. I lose gemstone, but it doesn't really matter. Girl of Steel buff basically achieved. I'm missing a little bit. It doesn't really matter too much. Special 2, excuse me, for a little bit more power generation. The special 2 causes you to lose the Electrify, but it gives you a little bit of power generation. And then the special 3 is what you're going to do the majority of your damage hit with. And bonk. There you go. And build the full combo. And special 3. Bonk. Anyway. DeVoe was the last good season. I stopped watching after that. Bro, Cicada in season 5 was so stupid. I didn't even watch most of the Flash show, but Bro, fastest man alive fighting some random dude with a knife is ridiculous. After that, DeVoe was bad. All Force Flashes were tough. The problem with all of the shows, like Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, is season 1 to 3. It's about Arrow, Flash, and Supergirl. As the series continue, they introduce more characters, and it becomes main character and friends, and the friends have more focus than the main characters. Because the problem is, even with all of that runtime, they proceed to do nothing with it, and instead have some weird romance drama plot thing. Because in The Flash, it's Iris giving Barry some goofy ass prep talk every single time. And in Supergirl, it's various love interests all the time. I haven't seen Arrow, but I also, bro, I'm just saying, man, for Arrow, not pairing Green Arrow and Black Canary, that was a choice, dog. Really? Really? Not pairing Green Arrow and Black Canary is wild. IMO. And my opinion's always right, of course. I guess Marvel has better shows than DC. For a bit. So the problem is, right, most people said that the shows were better, around 2015. So that was, the first couple of seasons of Supergirl, The Flash, and Arrow. But then when Marvel started doing shows, they actually did shows pretty well. The problem is most of the DC shows, for the most part, were the CW shows. And the CW shows all suffered from the same issue. Being CW shows. So, needless romance, trying to come up with different pairings to get the audience going, all of that stuff. All of those issues are prevalent in the Arrowverse because of the CW formula. And it really isn't about the character ever, which is a big issue. Snyder could have done more with Snyder could have done better if WB didn't interfere. I don't think so, I'll be honest. I don't like Snyder's work. I'm not a big fan. Also, have we seen where this goes? Have we seen what the Snyderverse is? The plan of the Snyderverse was? Daredevil, yeah, probably. My biggest problem with the Arrowverse is just, it... And again, it's the dilemma of nearly. It's the same thing that happened. Fine, I'll play Lex, but I'll play Lex with Gemstone just because I want a one-shot here. I don't know if he can... I think it's possible with Kamidogu Dagger or Beta Club, but I'm just going to run this. Yeah, but no, like the problem is it's just like the formula of the Arrowverse show is just really hurt for sure, and the constant needless drama and romance hurt. Honestly, the best thing to come out of the Arrowverse is honestly the bloopers, because you can tell that the actors are having a lot of fun with each other, and it's fun to see like people just enjoying like everybody else's company. But it's the problem is that entertainment of people just getting along just really does not translate into the actual show. Gunn did better. Still, I'm waiting for Nolan level perfect with Superman. Yeah, yeah. But Nolan's just different. That's the thing, man. Nolan's just a different monster. Nolan plus Hans Zimmer goes so hard. Oh man. I have I have a bunch of Hans Zimmer stuff just on my Spotify playlist. I usually listen to Hans Zimmer whenever I'm like doing classwork or rushing to finish an assignment. So, uh, I think the Snyder Cut didn't get so appreciation because it was because of one Justice League movie before and still going on with some changes. No, the biggest problem with the Snyder Cut is it was just too long. 4 hours is just too long, and if it was in theater, it would have flopped for sure because you just can't expect people to stick around for a 4 hour movie. On top of that, if I could go back in time, I would unrelease the Snyder Cut because it made the Snyder cultists even worse. Loki wants Avatar, Zoom, and yeah, I mean Zoom would be fun. Still, I feel like Reverse Flash is a dead given though. It's just like they have a Reverse Flash like in Injustice 1. Like same model and everything. Like he didn't even change costumes. And we don't talk about his later costume changes cuz man, those were rough. But it's a Control C, Control V. It's that simple. So I don't know, man. All right. Ooh, actually that's bad. I don't want. Well, Killer Frost can tank it. I think Lex would be fine, but I don't want to lose the shield. Bonk. 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 The most worthless artifact on Lex, though, is Crown, because he can't stack. Crown requires you to spend power bars to stack it, and Lex, because he doesn't use power bars, he can't stack it. Which is just really funny, in my opinion. Anyway. Bonk. 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 Refactor R Reverse Flash in this game. The only thing he's really got going for him is the lethal damage. But the fact he can backfire on you is crazy. Such an underwhelming character for someone who's so ridiculous. And popular. But Injustice 2 mobile gameplay mechanics is quite better than the other Marvel PvP games. I mean, when it works. When it works. That is. I'm pretty sure you missed DC Soup's Metropolis OST. Everyone loves Last Sun, but that bit is hidden gem. Check it out later. Yeah, I mean, my favorite is probably Raising the Flag because, oh man, the hype when the electric guitar version of the theme comes in. Oh man, that got me going in theaters, Chad. I was smiling ear to ear, dude. Oh, I was so happy. As far as I've known, Crown works just fine on Lex. Have you tried and not seen anything? I tried it way back when he was like still new, but I don't know. This is a really bad boss to fight because she has a bunch of stuff going on, like resistance wise. But I can show it. I don't think he stacks. Because it requires power bars, but because he doesn't like spend power bars, I don't think he can stack it. Does anyone even play Marvel Contest of Champions? I'm not really a Marvel guy. Like I don't love the world of Marvel in the same way I do DC. And the real issue is that I grew up with DC. Well, not issue, but the reason is because I grew up with DC. Oh, she's freeze resistant. Oh no, but yeah, you can see like I'm stacking the lethal stuff. But I'm not stacking the crown buff because there would usually be a crown damage buff indicator. But because, Lex doesn't, do his whole thing, not much I can do. Like, he generates power, but because he spends money, Crown doesn't really work on him, as far as I'm aware. Yo, is Orm... Bro, excuse me, did I read that right, dog? Oh, is this character good to pull? I've got 1.5 million gems. Excuse me? Excuse me, dog? Bro, excuse me? How is Justice League Aquaman? He's alright. He's decent. I mean, if you don't have Batwoman the Drown, he's good for the challenge. But he kind of has aged a little poorly. Because he used to be pretty meta. But he's not anymore. If he can't, his Raptors will see. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just not getting the lethal damage right now because Lex can't do it, but I don't think the Raptors can either. But I'll just make sure. So there you go. We're gonna play this like an actual fight, and so here comes the Raptors. Throw it in, and yeah, it doesn't look like it. You can see I'm getting the Killer Frost damage buff, but nothing about Crown damage buff. So, yep. Does not look like it. I figured, but, yeah. Come on. Come on, bro. Just get freeze in a little bit of freeze, please not. No defense. Ow. And you blow it up. But yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. 18A. 18A! Oh, I haven't even turned the sound on. I forgot about that. My bad. Arena character cycles doesn't... Yeah, no, I think there used to be a cycle. But now I think it's completely random. Yeah, back in the day, only Arkham Knight Batman. Yeah, when you Brainiac Batman, that'd be fun. Arena, okay, thanks. We'll address this. Yeah. I figured he wasn't the problem with this is it's just like we would have to convert the crown like thing into like funds because there would probably be some ratio for how much funds equals a power bar. Really, like that's probably what we would have to do. That's why I asked. Did you did a video of him? Did I do a video on Arkham Knight Batman? Yeah, Arkham Knight Batman was, like, back in the day. Oh, are we talking about the Superman fight versus him? Yeah, that Batman is not a playable character. Bro is literally only a solo raid boss. You can call him Collector of Worlds Batman, you can call him Purple Batman. I call him Brainiac Batman, because I like alliteration. After getting Beta Club, what's the best artifact to chase after with these vaults? Is it Gem, Puppet? Probably Gemstone and Puppet. But Gemstone was just here, so I'd probably focus on Puppet, because that's probably coming next season. Alright, so I have one more pip to go. Now, do I fight this annoying guy? Do I fight him, or do I fight her?
Still fighting a girl, hero?
Oh, wow, she actually has voice line. Morbius, Cher, Wally. Actually, there is a bunch of other characters that should be in Injustice 1. Alright? Like that were in Injustice 1 that still aren't in this game. Ares, Lobo. I'd like to see Jessica Cruz. I'm missing a bunch of other... Batgirl still isn't in this game after all these years. I don't know, man. I don't know. No, I meant Orm because when I last played this game, only Batman... So you've taken like a 7-year hiatus. Is what I'm assuming. Because, yeah, Arkham Knight Batman was the only legendary character in the game, like, in 2017, 2018. I think the second one was Darkseid. Oh, yeah, by the way, for you old head, because I'm assuming you're an unk of the game. Yeah, bro just casually has 1.5 million gems. What did bro do? 7-year hiatus, might as well make a new account. Yeah, but bro's got 1.5 billion gems. So... Oh yeah, so a couple things you need to know. Mythic Wonder Woman is not meta anymore. Does anyone know what happened to LQ Persona? I don't know what happened to bro. Justice League Superman is also a legendary now. Uh, what else? What else am I missing? There's a bunch of other stuff. Oh, this guy is sometimes the best character in the game, sometimes not, depending on whether or not you have one very specific artifact. Also, there's artifacts in the game now. Can you do Fury of the God Shazam gameplay? I want to get him soon. Is that? No, I don't have Killer Frost available, which is which is who I usually play him with. Uh, this game has useless character like Deadshot and Swamp Thing. Yeah, no, they definitely have to rework some of the old characters. Batman Superman fusion from World's Finest. Yeah, there's so many characters they could add, which is why it's so frustrating because it's like if they fix the bugs, gave guaranteed artifacts into the game, got rid of some of the gambling mechanics, and added new characters every like 1 to 2 months, I think this game would be in a great state. Tell me I'm telling lies, chat. Tell me when I'm telling lies. Oh yeah, there's this thing that said if I play another game, I get 1.3 million games. I did it because I love the other game. Bro just casually got 1.3 million gems because of playing another game. I'm assuming it's the Tapjoy offers, which is ridiculous. Because no, bro, like 1.3 million gems is ridiculous. Dude, if you are big balling, all right. Just wait for sales. I would say, like, if there's some characters you should unlock and you have enough gems to unlock them, perfectly fine. But if you actually want to start upgrading characters, I wouldn't really start focusing on that until both of these bosses are awful to fight against to show off something. All right. Edgy always capping. What do you mean, JK? Nah. Edgy for dev. And all the Supergirl characters immediately become the best characters in the game. I had nothing to do with it. Actually, I gotta use the bathroom. Devs need to be hearing you. If not, they're cooked with the same. Edgy for dev. I will sell out so fast to sponsor this game. I would do it without the sponsor. I just want this game to be successful. Because the last thing we need is to lose another DC game. Anyone remember DC Legends? I think. I didn't play it too much, but anyone remember DC Legends, man? Let's see. What team can I run here? Okay, sorry, wait, then, yeah. Like, Black Adam is good because of percentage health damage. That Black Adam's good because of percentage health damage. Some characters are high investment. Beast Boy is good if you have Puppet. He's pretty boring to play as, in my opinion, but 2 billion damage is 2 billion damage, and if you're trying to progress through the game, he'll help you there. But yeah, I have a tier list of like which characters to invest in and how much you have to use it. Yeah, Justice League team is not meta no more. It has been a long time since they've been meta, dog. How do you think the Lunar New Year sale is going to be? Probably mid. Show them the power of Scorpion. Oh yeah. So you know what? I'll show you how ridiculous Scorpion is against Multiverse Armored Supergirl. Because I need you to understand how ridiculous this man is. All right. Because all right, let's take a look at all of this stuff. All right, so she can't be stunned, can't be frozen. She got crit resistant, and she's fortified, so she has some defense. Dark Metal cards bypasses crit immunity, by the way. I know that you're a little bit of an unk, so that's not going to be something you know about, like the artifacts. Gemstone is the artifact you gotta get, bro. You gotta get the artifact. Yo, can you not be annoying? 5 seconds, Sloops. So, bonk. So look at that, 25% defense. She's got stun and crit immunity and all that stuff, or crit, what's it called? Alright. There you go. Bonk, 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 bonk. Look at that. Look at that, dog. Bonk. 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 Oh, back off. Vader intro jump attack. Bonk. Oh, I messed up. Bonk. Bonk. Did you defeat him on the... Yeah, I did. Yep. It's going to become a video. Frog, don't worry. It's probably going to be like the free-to-play collector experience. Bonk. What did you get? Ace... no, I got Firestorm. 6-star Firestorm. Bonk. And then I got Ace Green Arrow. Back to back on this count, I think. Yeah, I got 2 Ace Scorpion is purple as well. Yeah, so purple are legendaries. There's silver, gold, and legendary is purple. I don't know why that's the case, but it is. Let's see. He's annoying. So glad that you got that Kryptonite Spear from completing the raid. Yeah, I know, right? That'd be useful. Huh. Oh, I can't wait to play on ice, right? Get Nora Snow Globe, and then I can, get some percentage health damage. Oh, that'd gonna be so nice. So, for those that... Yes, I got 5 keys, and I spent them all on the Krypton Vault, except for 1 key, which I spent on the On Ice Vault, to get a passive stat artifact. When certain legendaries had a promotion offers for 450 gems, was that a thing? I don't know. I wasn't playing at that time. So anyway, I think the last thing we're going to do is some CoW, not CoW, Fury of the God Shazam gameplay, because some people were asking for it. So we'll do this. Yep. Yeah, purples are pay to win or just get ready to pour all your gems. Yeah, but bro's got 1.5 million. He'll be fine. Bro is more wealthy than all of us. He's not going to have an issue. But yeah, I have a tier list on what characters to promote. I forgot how you were able to trigger it, but you could have promoted Batman for 4.5k gems. I think it was just like a random thing, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe unlocking him auto set up the offer. I remember it was something like that. It's like if you did something with that character, like it would pop up and it's like, oh, you want to take him even further? Here's stuff like that. Alright, but Fury of the God Shazam go burr. Yeah. It's been almost 3 hours. And this is gonna be my sayonara. Because I gotta go start packing. And I gotta start recording my final videos. Oop, messed up there. Didn't mean to let that combo go. I also haven't eaten anything yet. I actually need to eat something. I forgot about that. You know, when I start I don't eat until after I'm done streaming, and half the time I actually forget, oh wait, I need to eat. Excuse me. Yeah, I tend to use Shazam with Killer Frost, though, because Killer Frost... I need more Killer Frost characters. I don't care what you think, Soy. I need a multiverse Killer Frost. I don't care if you hate the Arrowverse. I just need another character that perma-freezes the opponent like this. I need more Killer Frost, because this is just one of the nicest, most convenient, most, enjoyable things in the game for me. Every annoying boss immediately becomes null and void the moment you throw a Killer Frost in, unless they're freeze immune. In that case, not so much. But if the boss doesn't have freeze immunity, yeah, you can just freeze them infinitely and bully them, and it's really satisfying to finally punish all of the annoying bosses that have just annoyed you for the last year. It's wonderful. Also, we all love Killer Frost. Still waiting for Ares. Ares in this game would be really cool. Lobo in this game would be really cool. I feel like DC Universe Supergirl is 100% a given. If the game survives to see it, DC Universe Supergirl is 100% gonna happen. DC Universe Lobo is a little bit more iffy. And I don't think we're gonna get a DC Universe Clayface. But I can hope. I can inject some copium into my veins. I see it now. I just start a 6-start the game, but there is a 7-start. Don't have the orb to get there. Yeah. I want more Justice League Classic Flash. Extra fast attack hits would be nice for sure. Reverse Flash. Zoom. Savitar, gotta speed. Goofy, gotta speed, bro. What a letdown that guy was. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. The best part about Savitar was that he tried to kill Iris. We didn't understand how valid bro was. I'm not gonna lie. We didn't understand. Savitar was anti-simp Barry. The best Barry. Also, who decided, yo, let's have these two be an item, and let's make them adoptive siblings. Refractor RF, SFF. Who is SFF? Speed Force Flash. Or make a good damage dealer Flash, yeah. I mean, Classic Flash is pretty strong. But most of the time, Multiverse the Flash is really only crazy in Arena. Justice League Flash is a nice support character. Classic Flash can be a damage dealer. But I'd love to see, a Menace Reverse Flash. That'd be fun. this is my main league, so I'm not too worried about showing their code because I think we're full anyway. Yeah. Let's see. Is there anyone who needs donations? I don't think I've checked this yet. Oh, Last Laugh the Joker. Yeah, I can do that. Your boy's big ballin'. Anyway, actually, I've been wanting to use the bathroom for the last bit. I'm gonna use the bathroom now. I shall be back. Throw some questions in the chat if you have any. In a moment, I shall return. Alright, nobody got any questions? You got 20 people just waiting for me to come back to the bathroom? Yeah, I don't really think there's much else to do. I don't think so. I usually like to go for three. Oh! That's nice. But yeah, these don't seem to be repeatable, so I want to make a video addressing that situation. It gets worse. There's basically 14 stars now. Yep. Which means you can promote them over 7 stars. Yep, a lot of money. A lot of money. But yeah, I think we'll probably call it there. Don't think there's anything else to really do. Which means this is probably the last stream for a couple months because I have to actually go back and lock into college stuff. You're still gonna be getting videos though, so don't worry about that. I've looked at the poll results and most people just want me to keep doing Injustice 2 mobile content. Some people are interested in me playing other games, which I think, come summer, when I have, 4 months of just nothing to do, I might, maybe start up a Twitch channel and, maybe stream some other games, because if you're here for Injustice 2 Mobile, Injustice 2 Mobile is still going to be on the channel. If you're here for me, though, my personality, you can definitely, I don't know, maybe you like watching me play other games. I want to stream the Arkham series. I want to stream, the Lego Batman series. There are some people interested in me doing some more DC media. But the thing is, I think that DC media stuff is... I forgot to put the gears on, bro. Because I took them off for, footage of a different video. But I think most of this audience, I think, is more gaming-oriented. So, oh, yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. It's... You can get up to 14 stars, 7 stars ascendant now. So, you see... Alright, so take a look at, you see Batman Who Laughs, right? Is 7 stars. And then... After 7 stars, you can get the purple stars, which are ascendant. And then you can get all the way up to 7 purple stars. So yeah. Some characters also go up to level 7 passives now. I like Twitch, I stream on there. Yeah, for sure. Twitch is fun, I think. But the other big thing about Twitch is I'm actually going to be able to play licensed music. Because Twitch has this option where I can mute the audio after the stream. Which YouTube does not have that option. So, anytime I play licensed music, banished to the Shadow Realm. So, I mean, at this rate, right, I'm leveling up my silvers, because what else is there to really do? Um, I'm not at the point where I really need any other characters leveled up. I've got one shots that I can do in under a minute now. It does not matter. I just want to get all my silvers maxed out for the fancy silver art, and then I'm gonna max out my silvers, and then probably start working on my golds, because I have all the legendary gears maxed out. But I think you should always post Injustice 2 even as you expand, but on stream you should definitely yeah. See, the problem is, right, that poll has like 400 votes, but the problem is that that's a very biased poll because all of that comes from Injustice 2 Mobile. That's the only thing I've really done. So, of course, my core audience is gonna want to like continue to watch me play Injustice 2 Mobile because that's what I've built my audience on. And I still really enjoy Injustice 2 Mobile. And the reason I even started that free-to-play account is not only to show people what it's like as a new player in 2026, but also because eventually, on my main account, I'm just going to run out of stuff to do. Because eventually I'm going to A1 every character, have every Ascension passive, and at that point the only thing that really I can do is maybe try new characters, try random teams, and so on and so forth. The really great thing, though, is because of the update, I now have access to every artifact in the game. Eventually. But I do have access to every artifact in the game. Which is great. Because, eventually I can test out all these other artifacts, and that's hundreds of videos I can make. So, there's that. And I think I will always post Injustice 2 mobile videos, because I really like the game. But I just don't see myself being completely happy doing only Injustice 2 mobile for the rest of my life. It's just not something that I feel fulfilled by. And I do want to, do other games and other media. Because a lot of my friends have just told me I've got, like, a streamer personality. So, we'll see. But yeah, that is probably what the future of the channel is going to look like. As for more writing and media stuff, I still really enjoy that. But that's probably going to be like a separate channel. Like a secondary channel, right? We'll have like Edgy Internet Hobo, the gaming channel, and Edgy Something Else Hobo, which will be like my writing stuff and my reactions to trailers and all of that stuff. So that, anyone who's interested here can go over to that channel, and that channel can start attracting a different audience from this channel. But it's still me at the end of the day. Also, now that I'm actually monetized, all the revenue from this channel is probably going to either go back into, it's going to reimburse me for the, money I've spent on the game, but also it's probably going to go towards, funding for an editor, for a thumbnail artist, for all of that stuff, right? So, that is the plan. That's a little bit of an overview of what Edgy is up to, aside from his actual college stuff, which, he's actually got to go to classes now. Anyway, that is, how long has it been? It's been 3-hour streams. We cooked Collector on both accounts. I showed off the bug. We got nothing good. And I got to chill with you guys one final time before we head off to college. My spring semester doesn't seem too bad. My major isn't all that hard. It's just, it's music production and arts and entertainment industries management. So, you can see why I would make a YouTube channel. It's just, I like making content. I like the entertainment industries. It's always really fascinated me, and it's something I've always really enjoyed doing. But yeah, you can expect a bunch of Injustice 2 mobile videos coming up soon. I have a bunch stockpiled, footage-wise. I have to go to record the voiceover after this, but I have a bunch of videos stockpiled. I have, what's it called? I also want to make a video about some of the other DC games, so, Dark Legion is not something I really enjoy, but it exists. So you might get a video about why I don't like that game. Maybe a little bit of Worlds Collide. Stuff like that. Maybe, I said I would never play Injustice 1 just because I don't like it. Because it's just a hacker infestation and it's just really frustrating. But, I don't know, maybe you might get a video on my, opinions about that game. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. You've heard me yap long enough. Appreciate it. And I'll see you in a couple months. See ya.